Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a game of Tag. You're it, the terror from beyond space. Oh, you're not? Then I have no idea who you are. Edition of Monster Party.
Monster Party.
Monster Party. Boy, Monster Party needs a blurb. I think it used to be destroy all cocktails, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Back in the beginning.
That's our yeah, I like that.
But see, I don't like to destroy cocktails. I like to consume cocktails.
Well, we destroy them by drinking them, I guess, because I guess your stomach acid will then alter the chemical makeup of the cocktail, thus destroying it. Would you want to drink a stomach acid cocktail, Larry?
No, but speaking of acid.
There you go.
Speaking of acid.
Again.
Who are you, sir?
I am Matt Weinhold.
I am Shawn Sheridan.
I am Larry STROTHE.
And I'm James Gonis.
Speaking of stomach acid.
Speaking of stomach acid. Or spiritual stomach acid.
But we've got a great show.
Thank you, Larry. We do have a good show. No, it's not just good. You're right. Great. It's great.
That's right.
For this episode, we're returning to a much-loved Monster Party game that involves advertising blurbs that you see on movie posters. Now, first, we had horror taglines.
Right.
Then sci-fi taglines. Then a tagline tidal wave.
That's right.
And now we are proud to present Whose Tagline Is It Anyway? Oh.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Right.
And I just want to give some special props to Shawn Sheridan. He's our employee of the month. He came up with the title of this, and the minute I read it, I fell in love with him all over again.
It just hit me, you know.
It just hit him.
Perfect.
He's just coming up with ideas all the time.
I'm a fountain of creativity.
Yes,
but Matt, to do this game, we need someone who really understands movies. Someone who knows. Yes, someone who knows. He's hip with the posters and with the taglines.
He's hip with the posters.
we need someone like that, don't we?
Fire.
We do.
He's not cringe at all.
No.
Well, our guest tonight is a good friend of mine, a longtime friend of the show, and he brings his encyclopedic knowledge of everything pop culture to tonight's festivities. He's an extraordinarily accomplished actor, producer, voice artist, and he also happens to be one of the founders of BIF Bang Pow Toy.
Love it.
Yes. Dear listeners, please welcome back our Monster Party calendars, Mr. March, Jason LENZI.
Jason LENZI!
Thank you.
Back.
Thank you very much. It's so good to be back. It feels like it's been years.
Has it been
like a while?
It may have been
It's
at least
almost been
a
a year.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
I really do think that we need a calendar, though.
Well, we
And I
saw
would
him at
make you Mr.
Comic-Con.
March.
We saw him at Comic-Con, right? We had a good time.
Yes.
Yes.
We hung
every,
out. And
every time I see Jason, I have a good time. He is
For sure.
He's a pinata of laughs.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
I'll take
Well,
that. Yeah.
Let's try to get through this episode.
Listen,
So-
I'm excited.
so
I will say I didn't quite understand that it was broader than genre, which I could have just gone and done all day. But I think what I've got is a pretty good mixture of, is that genre? Is that a thing? Is
Okay,
it
wait a
really
minute.
horror?
So wait a minute. So how long have you been part of our podcast world? And you didn't know if it was going to be genre?
Feels like forever. But no, but you just said in the intro, you made it sound like it could be, chapter 2. It could be the tagline for chapter 2.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
Well,
not
you
at all.
said horror,
then I
sci-fi,
did
or
it right.
could be.
Then everything is okay. You kind of made it sound like all genres or something. And so
fantasy,
Why are you
comic
defaming
book,
me?
superhero,
comedy,
Well,
Why are you maligning me? I just
Okay,
don't understand
then
that. We said
apologize. I'm only
horror
going off-
taglines. We said
only going off
sci-fi
the-
taglines.
and then now it is, what did you say? And now it's the
Whose tagline is it anyway?
which is all over the place.
Well,
No,
horror, sci-fi,
no.
fantasy.
because we're
Okay, great.
Monster
All right,
Party.
then I did it right.
Okay.
Oh,
Monster
good.
Party is a show
Then I'll put
where
aside,
four
all my Woody
Comic-Con
Allen,
nerds
Neil
slam
Simon,
down cocktails.
So
Patty Chayefsky play taglines. I'll throw those out.
now for listeners, if you haven't listened to this type of episode that we've done before, what we do is we'll say the tagline of a particular film, and then we try to guess it. And what's cool is many of these films had more than one tagline.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes,
So-
and it's a game that you at home can play along with
Yes.
us.
Play along with
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
'Cause
and
we'll be
it's
trying to
harder
stump
than
each
you
other.
think. Yeah.
And
Yes,
let's
yes.
see how you do at the end. Let's tally how many you've done.
That's right.
And,
Is someone going to keep score?
No,
We just-
well,
and-
I mean, if you're listening at home, you're going to keep your own score.
That's right.
Sir.
I'm running the board, so I can't. I've got all these switches, and I'm constantly toggle
Yeah.
switches. They're the
you
hardest.
get the video village up. You're just hitting things. Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
But
Yeah.
this is really great. So what do you say we get right to it, huh? What do you say we
Okay.
let Jason
Wow, you
start off?
are so completely over us now. Like anytime we deviate and just have a little
No,
fun, you're like, yeah,
no.
this is great. Yeah. 'Cause,
No,
somehow
no.
I was missing the sound of my
No,
own voice.
It's like, when you start, blabbing, it's like, come on, let's
And you're
Blabbing.
never
Blabbing.
great. No.
I
No.
try to stay focused and
Sure
I try
you
to
do. Sure
get
you
to
do.
it, But look, Jason is our guest. I'm sure he's just chomping at the bit to give us the first.
Yes, he should start.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've gotta
Jason, you
be,
should start.
I've got to christen a ship later on tonight that's down at the docks, and I still haven't picked up the champagne. So other than that, yeah, let's get a move on.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Let's do it.
give us one. So you're the
All
first
right, you
one
want me
out
to
of the
go
gate.
first? You ready?
Yeah, try to stump
ready.
us.
Now, do you want me to when I do these? Do you want me to say it once, give it a break? Say it
Sometimes
a
we have-
second time.
Sometimes we need a second, or maybe even third time. It depends.
Yeah,
Okay,
and,
all right.
And
well,
if it's one of those movies that has more than one tagline, you can
Yeah.
give us another tagline.
Yeah.
And feel free to use all the skills that the actor studio taught you to
Okay.
bring these taglines to life.
to life. Okay, all right. We'll go for the first one here. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Ready.
Just so you know, they're sorry for everything that's about to happen.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Sounds really
That's a-
familiar.
Ooh.
that's a good one.
Can you
I
say
don't know
that
it.
again? Say
Once
that
again, once
Yeah.
again. Just so you know, they're sorry for everything that's about to happen.
Is it the
Sounds-
hills have? Is it the hills have eyes?
Do I?
You say
answer
no.
this? Okay,
You
no.
say no.
No.
Okay.
Is it?
Um,
I don't know what it is, but is it a time travel thing because of the?
Possibly.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because you can give us little hints because we'll be
Okay.
here all night if you just go,
Um,
no, I will not speak.
like the decade.
Okay.
What's the decade
The decade that it was made, or where it takes place.
that it was made?
It was made. I'm going to say about 10 years back, 11 years back.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
And I will give you a hint. The director is a very famous horror director that did this film.
Oh my. Well, I'm
Wow,
out,
this is a
guys.
good one.
Anybody?
One more time, Jason. One more time.
The tagline is, just so you know, they're sorry for everything that's about to happen.
Oh gosh.
Is
that
this
sounds-
Minority Report?
No, it's
No.
not. No.
Yeah.
I'll throw in, it's comedic as well.
Okay, I was just going to ask that. Okay,
Yeah.
comedic, famous horror
Comedic.
director 10 years ago.
Yeah. I'm out.
You stumped me. You stumped me.
All
man.
right.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
It's
What is-
from John Dies at the End.
Oh, Corelli.
And I like that
Okay.
movie too.
I have yet to see that actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
The great Don Coscarelli directed it. It was based on a book. Nice little gem of a horror flick, and kind of a mind bender too.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Cool.
odd in a
Yes,
delightful way.
In a delightful way.
We got to get that guy on the show sometime.
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
yes.
really.
Yeah, yeah,
Should.
yeah, yeah.
You
Really.
totally should.
Well, Jason, that was a nice one.
Good one.
That was
good
great.
start.
Fantastic.
Good
Here.
start.
Okay, let me give you one. And by the way, for listeners, like Matt pointed out, we've done this like 4 or 5 times. So we have this list of ones that we don't want to do. Sometimes one might slip in. So I apologize if this
Sure.
is one.
Yeah.
Here we go.
In space, no one can. Oh,
No, sir. It is not.
okay.
Here it is. Your skin will crawl with fear at their nearness.
Mm.
Your
Skin will
s-
crawl.
Your skin will crawl with fear at their nearness.
Nearness is a strange way to
It
end your
is.
tagline, isn't it?
Let me give you the second tagline.
Go for it.
Ravaging beasts feed on human flesh.
I mean,
Ravaging beasts feed on human flesh.
I'm going to throw out them.
No,
Good guess.
Okay.
but that is a good
okay.
guess.
I'm going
Is
to
it-
throw out squirm.
No,
Ooh,
that's
good-
also
good
a good
guess.
guess.
Another good
That's
guess.
a good guess.
Larry, is this 50s era?
It is.
Okay.
Beginning of the end?
No.
Ooh, good guess
And I'm
too.
going to give you the last tagline, and this may give it away. Here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
They had to eat 3 times their body weight each day or starve.
Oh, yes. Okay. That sounds very. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yes, I know. I know this one now. Okay.
Okay. Guys, do you have an idea?
No idea.
It sounds familiar. That last
Yeah.
bit sounds
It does,
familiar.
yes.
but No.
Yeah, Sean?
That's a line said in the film, I think. And yes, I'll say it if nobody else knows
Yes,
it.
Say
please.
Yeah.
It is from The Killer Shrews.
Yes, the Killer Shrews from
That's it.
1959,
It was
directed by Ray Kellogg. Yes,
That's right. It was the last one,
Wow.
last clue they gave it to me because I remember the 3 times their body weight to survive. I remember
Yes,
that.
yeah, and what's really cool is Monster Party did the commentary for the giant Gila monster, which is together with the Killer Shrews, which
That's
was played
right.
as a double bill.
That's right.
So-
Sister feature.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, but those are great taglines. I thought.
Yeah,
that
I
was
like
fun.
that.
No,
That's
like it a
good.
lot.
Hey, Sean,
good.
how about you?
Okay, this is a more recent one. I think Larry might get this if anybody. Okay, it's very, very brief. Okay, ready? Friendship has evolved.
Mm.
This is very recent, only within a couple years.
Okay.
Friendship has evolved.
I think I know. I'm not entirely sure. Jason, you have an idea?
Well, I'm trying to think. I have too many questions to ask. Friendship has evolved. Yeah, even the tagline sounds familiar to me, but there's so many that I'm thinking of right now. I don't think I could guess.
Is it Megan?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Hey, the
nice.
great doll film. Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
I enjoyed that
Yeah.
movie. I
you know
enjoyed
it's
that movie,
fun.
actually.
You know it's
Yeah.
fun. You know,
Yeah, it's nothing, no masterpiece, but for what it is, it's enjoyable.
see, Sean, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
enjoyed it, and you know,
I had a
look,
good time with it.
If I could get a life-size doll of Megan,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
have one. I get it.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
fun.
whoa. Really?
Well,
Pretty
I
cool
mean,
prop to have, like an
it would be-
Annabelle. Have a
If
Well, I
someone
wouldn't-
gave it to you, you wouldn't spend good money on a Megan life-size doll, would you?
well,
You know, it
No.
Oh, I guess I see.
No,
you would.
no. Well, you know,
it would
I
depend on what she can do. We didn't see in the film.
well, no. Hey, look,
'Cause I think I can get one for you.
Look, hey, for listeners out there, I have a Talkie Tina doll, and I have a series of spooky dolls.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
She
I
would
could-
be you
That's
know,
true.
the biggest one.
Yeah.
James.
Very good.
If they survive, will we?
Oh,
It also sounds so familiar.
You're killing me. It's like
God,
close.
is it like a post-apocalyptic movie?
Nope.
is it sci-fi?
Close. Somewhat.
Sci-fi
Sci-fi.
adjacent?
Sci-fi adjacent.
They survive, will we?
Hmm.
Can you tell me the era? Decade?
70s.
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 Ooh, well, I don't know if this is right, but haven't I? Wait. Oh, yeah.
Take a guess.
I mean, this is a really cool movie. In fact, I think it was Matt who turned me on to this movie. Is it from the 70s?
Yes.
It's from the late 70s. This
Okay.
movie.
Late 70s.
Oh, but you said it's not post-apocalyptic, though.
It's not post-apocalyptic.
Okay, then never mind. I know what I was thinking of.
They survive.
I was thinking of Chosen Survivors.
Ah.
I'm
it-
going to guess. Larry, you had one?
Food of the Gods.
Nope.
Piranha?
Nope.
Or is that the 80s?
That was
it'll be
no
like
late 70s.
Piranha,
Yeah,
Piranha was
79.
79.
Yeah.
Yep. Yentl?
Is it science related? Like
Yentl.
where the thing that might survive, is it science related kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have another guess, but
All right, go for it.
Go ahead.
We dead air is not a good
okay.
thing here.
Okay, is it the Andromeda strain?
Nope.
Yeah, because that
You
was
got
70,
me, man.
that was
You got me.
71. If they survive.
Is it
Oh, is
Yentl?
it phase 4? Phase 4?
It's not Yentl.
Is it phase 4?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, give it to us.
Is it Thank God It's Friday?
From
Good guess.
1978. From 1978, The Boys from Brazil.
Oh!
I was way off. I was way off. That's great, though.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a great one because it's such a nondescript kind of tagline. You would not know what that was.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking
That's a
animal
great
of
one.
some sort.
Yeah.
And it could apply to our government today.
You know, it's funny. We haven't
Ripped from the
we
front
haven't-
page.
Get
we
it
haven't
political.
mentioned Boys from Brazil in a while. So
We
good for
haven't,
you,
yes.
James, bring that up.
Mm.
Wow.
Very
I always
Nice,
enjoy that
nice.
movie.
Yeah, me too.
It's
You know,
a
it-
great schlocky,
Yeah.
classy
Underrated.
movie.
It's a
Totally
it's right.
underrated.
Yeah,
You know, the funny thing, Gregory Peck is known for being such a good guy and always playing a good guy. Here, he plays one of the worst people.
Yeah, he's terrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if
He's a bad guy, but I thought he's great as a bad
He's
guy.
great
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
terrific in it. He's great in it. He
Yeah.
does. I think that might have been his first truly villainous role. I think
Think you're right.
yeah, he chooses
Yeah.
scenery with relish, and
you
if
can't count the Hitchcock one because he was kind of fucked in the head.
Right.
But
Oh,
this
right.
yes.
one to
Spellbound.
play a
Yeah.
villain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was that film that gave me a newfound respect for Dobermans.
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Was that
also,
that was during the time of like the big Doberman craze too? wasn't
Oh, yeah.
The
Yes.
Doberman gang,
The Doberman gang, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
and they only kill their masters. And
Only
all
kill
these
their
movies,
masters,
there's like
right.
we should do a Doberman episode, guys.
know.
Come on.
Those
Also-
Isn't it funny
Doberman-
that was a thing for a while, like CB radios?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a
Boys
good
from
idea.
Brazil was also an early role for Steve Gutenberg before
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
catapulted
Right.
to A-list
Yeah.
star.
He's hilarious in it too.
Well, we
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah.
going to be a serious actor.
Yeah.
I will say it's weird now. If you go back to the film now and you see Steve Gutenberg, you expect him to do like a fart joke or something in this serious film, and it's
Yeah.
a little.
It's before he's
People are too hard on Steve Gutenberg.
No, he's fine in
I
that.
agree. I totally agree.
It's
agree with that.
Boys from Brazil is before he skyrocketed to fame with The Man Who Wasn't There.
Oh yeah, that one.
The
boy.
3D so-called comedy movie, which is
Yeah.
awful.
3 Men and a Baby.
The 3D craze.
Yep. That's
Anyway.
a good one.
The Steve
All right.
Gutenberg story.
Anyway, James, nice one.
Very
Matt-
good, James. Matt,
Your
you're
turn,
up,
buddy.
pal.
Okay, here we go. Sean may know this.
Okay.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but here we go. The only people who will not be sterilized with fear are those among you who are already dead.
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
I think
Paralyzed.
Now,
I-
sterilized, not paralyzed.
No.
Sterilized with fear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Matt, I think I only know this because I think you may have said this one before. I'm not sure.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, but maybe we talked about it in a different way.
Maybe,
different way,
but I'm going to
maybe.
give you a
Yeah.
second one.
But, okay.
Okay.
This one I love. You know how they have that little box on the poster that gives you like a little warning of some sort?
Yes. Yes.
That's what this is. Okay, so here we go. Note, we will not insult your intelligence by having nurses in attendance or any other such trite gimmicks. However, if you cannot stand to see human flesh stripped from a body before your very eyes, please don't come.
That's awesome.
That is an awesome.
I love any tagline that starts with note.
No, that's just always a good one. Yeah.
Doesn't that? It just makes you want to see it all the
Yeah.
more.
I know.
Exactly.
Well, of course, yeah. But I love that. I just love that. Like it's gone beyond now. You may want to. Children may want to avoid this movie. No, now it's just
Right,
like don't even come. All right,
right. Yeah. Just stay the
Sick of
fuck
you
home.
people.
I do know what this is, but I'll let somebody else
All
figure
right,
it
I'll
out.
give you
No,
one last
I
one.
I
One
got
last
nothing.
one. Behind this membrane, you will be driven to a point midway between life and death.
Beyond the membrane.
Okay.
Wow.
Behind this
Beyond the
membrane.
membrane. Wow.
Which was, I think that was a
Is it-
VH1 show, Behind the
Is
Membrane.
it 70s, early 80s?
No. This would be,
60s.
1964.
Oh shit! No, I'm out.
All right,
No.
Sean, give it to us.
Hit it, Sean.
One of my favorite films of all time, and Matt's too, I'm sure.
Yes.
The Flesh Eaters.
The flesh
Ah.
eaters.
Great movie.
Yeah, directed by Jack Curtis and edited by Radley Metzger,
Ooh.
which I didn't know.
Really?
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Martin
Great
Kosleck.
movie about a bunch of people trapped on a desert island, and there's this weird killer, like an amoeba, but it's a flesh-eating organism that Nazis created, and it's
Of course.
it's listed as one of the first ever gore films,
It is actually.
and
It's
it is
quite
very
gory.
gory. There's even some lost footage or extra footage that tops it. So
Yeah.
if you
yeah.
haven't seen this should be your favorite movie or one of them.
The
Yeah. for sure.
flesh eaters.
The Flesh Eaters.
Great taglines. Great
Yeah.
taglines.
Yes. Awesome.
All right,
Good one.
Jason. Back to you.
All right. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Ready?
It's high noon at the end of the universe.
I
think I know this.
Yeah.
I think
James?
I think
James?
I know.
You know, so you think you know. How about
think
you,
I know.
Larry?
I'm not sure.
Jason,
Is there just one tagline, or is there a second one?
Just the one.
Okay, can you say it again?
It's high noon at the end of the universe.
is this a movie with a particularly long title?
Could be.
Is it?
Okay, yeah. Yes. If it's what I'm thinking of.
I thought it was a very short title.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's a short title with a long subtitle that some people sometimes forget to say, I think.
okay, then I'm wrong. Then
Wow, I'm
wrong.
confused
Well,
now. Maybe
Is
yeah.
I want to hear your guesses, though. Don't get
Okay.
off
Yeah, I
that
won't.
easily.
James,
Yes.
give us the
Yeah.
one that we thought it was going to be.
Well, sci-fi high noon is Outland, famously, right?
Right?
Well, that is a trope in that film, but that is not the film.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, this is from the 80s. And if I'm also not mistaken, it's in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Love this movie, actually.
Is this Space Hunter?
Adventures in the Forbidden Zone. in
You're
3D.
close.
You're
You're
close.
close.
You're close because
Oh.
they both had long titles.
Okay.
Metal Storm?
Metal Storm.
Metal Storm, what? Metal Storm,
The
continue, Matt.
Destruction of Jared Sin.
Jared Sin.
Yes.
That's right.
There you go.
We had,
Wow.
Hey, nice. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's a movie that I think it's come up a number of times on this show
yes.
because that title is so hilarious. Like, we should
Right.
know who Jared Sin is.
Yeah, there should be like a 12 volume book series about Frank Herbert wrote in his sleep about Metal Storm and Jared Sin. When I saw it, I wanted to see it. I begged my dad to take me because in the commercial, the last shot of the TV commercial is when one of the bad guys, one of the henchmen, sort of turns toward the camera.
Yeah.
And he's got this arm, this mechanical arm that kind of goes out three ways, and then a claw comes out and squirts something
Yeah.
at the screen. And I went, "Oh my God, it's in 3D. We got to see this. It's gonna blow your mind."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Did you see it in 3D?
I did. I saw it in 3D. I did.
It was Empire Pictures, Charles Band, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Charles Band. Yeah.
Love it.
Spoiler.
There's a lot of drought between the big movies where you look in the paper and go, does that look sci-fi at all? Like
Yeah.
The Great Santini, maybe they're going to talk about war. Maybe we should see that. Like anything to go to try to find something genre-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a terrible movie, but
James?
we're all glad it exists.
Yes.
James?
I love it.
Spoiler, you know what happens already in the title. Jared Sin is destroyed.
Yes,
True.
it's true.
Sure.
That's what kept people away.
I think
Yes.
so, yeah. That commercial would have drawn
I
them in.
thought what it was, Jason, because back in those days, you still had to have two prints. They're projecting at the same
Mhm.
time. You had to have everything lined up. people, you had to pay 50 cents for the glasses, and it was like it couldn't maintain the it being a perfect picture each time, and
Yeah.
you know, that was one
Yeah.
of the problems with 3D in the 80s.
It was never good
Yeah.
back then. I remember it
Yeah.
always being a little fuzzy and then I had the poster to that movie for a while.
Oh, wow.
I think I still have one.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Like
If you worked in a
couldn't-
theater, I'm sure you got it.
I couldn't name one person in the cast, but for years I would get mixed up between this one and Space Hunter because Michael
Right.
Ironside was in Space Hunter. He was the villain in Space Hunter. And I always
That's
thought
right.
he was in this one, the Jared Sin.
But we had one of the actors from Metal Storm we had on our show, Tim Thomerson.
Yeah,
Tim
that's right.
Thomerson.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was in. Okay, yeah, and
Yes.
he was in a million of those full moon
Yeah.
things or half moon street or whatever they were.
You know, this is kind of weird. It's kind of off topic, but you know, when Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone came out, because I worked at the movie theater, everyone got these little buttons that were lenticular.
I still have it.
Oh,
I still have
really?
it. Yeah, I
still
do.
have it?
And
I still have mine too.
I do. And you know what?
That's cool.
It's neat. It's a little
It is,
circular
yeah.
That's
button.
cool.
You know, hey.
They couldn't have made much merchandise for any of that stuff, so that's cool.
No.
Yeah. Where's the Jared Sin action figure? Come on. Somebody's got to make one.
Someone's got to do
Brent
that.
Dolls.
Jason,
Yeah.
that's a great one. Thank you for bringing that
You're
one.
Yeah, that was terrific.
You're very
All right.
welcome.
So this one that I'm going to give out only has really one tagline, but
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a giveaway in it. So here we go.
Okay.
You don't want to be on his list.
Is
You
it,
don't want
is
to
it-
be on his list.
Is it Christmas related?
It is Christmas related, James.
Okay, well, I can take a guess, but
okay.
I have a guess as well. I went beyond my first idea of what I thought it was, and I think maybe I know, but Sean, go for it.
is it Krampus?
It is
It is.
Krampus.
That's what I-
From
that's what I was thinking.
2015, directed and co-written by Michael Dougherty, who also gave us Trick or Treat in 2007 and Godzilla King of the Monsters in 2019.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's a good horror Christmas one.
Krampus is
I want to like the movie more than
I-
mean,
Me
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I agree, Sean. I agree. I think the fact that the Krampus is actually in it, I thought was great. Yes,
Yeah.
I wish it would have gone a little farther, but
The
still,
Krampus
hey.
wasn't scary though. He didn't, and he also didn't look like Krampus.
Yeah, there
I
was.
didn't understand
Well,
that at all.
He looked good and creepy. He was disturbing.
He
for a
didn't
little
look.
kid.
He
Okay,
looked like
yeah.
Krampus.
Oh,
Okay. So it didn't meet the standards of Matt Weinhold. I get
Put
it.
it this way.
No, it
Not-
did not, sir.
I'm not saying it's Academy Award winning.
When I
It
first
was
saw that
neat,
movie,
fun.
it was much better than I was expecting. I was pleasantly surprised how good that film is.
So was I. Actually, I look at it more like Gremlins. You know, I don't take it that seriously. It's just kind of fun, and it's kind of fun
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, James.
So
Thank-
I always love that review. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be complete shit.
okay. All right. What do you say we move
I
on
didn't think it
to
was going to be
Sean's show?
shit. I didn't
It's
think it was going to be shit. I thought it was going to be okay, and it ended up being much better than I expected.
I'll see
That's
you
a
after
good
the
review.
show, my friend.
You
Okay.
know? But now that you mention it, that Krampus, he was way off from all the bones that have been dug up over the years, and they've reconstructed what Krampus looked like. They really took some license with that design. So,
Okay, if
rethinking my review.
you are in any way trying to say that Krampus isn't real,
no,
Oh.
not the opposite, my friend.
okay, all right.
Well, and maybe we'll save some of this for our holiday Krampus show.
Thank you, Larry.
Yes.
Sean, you take it away, buddy.
Okay, this one, I'm surprised we haven't done this one. I don't think we have. There's 3 different taglines for this film, and I think they're all good. Maybe Matt will get this. I don't know. I really like these. Okay, here we go. The first one is 100% medically accurate.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well.
okay, yeah.
I think
Okay.
I think I know
Yeah.
what this is.
Really? Okay.
Wait, are there more? Are there more
What's the
though?
Next one? What's the next
Yeah.
one?
Okay, next one is stronger together.
Okay, I think
Stronger together.
Okay, and there's one more.
Okay.
And the third one is their flesh is his fantasy.
See, I knew it.
Okay. Okay.
I knew it because it's on my list.
Really? Oh, okay.
yes.
Okay.
I think
All
I
right.
know.
May I?
Okay.
Yes.
It's the classic Christmas film, The Human Centipede.
Correct.
No, I wasn't gonna get that. I thought it was like Blue Sunshine or whatever.
Oh, that's
No,
not, that's
no.
a bad
Like
guess.
that.
No, that
Yeah.
that's not what I
But
thought.
I love those taglines. I love Stronger Together. I think that's great.
That's great. It's inspiring, really.
I don't
There
get
should
it.
be one of those inspirational,
Yeah,
posters where you put
yeah.
up at your
Yeah.
job.
next to the hanging there with the
Hang
little
in there,
kid.
baby, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Monkey.
Human Centipede. Wow.
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 There you
That's
go.
great. All right.
Welcome
Well,
to Monster Party.
James, take us out of Human Centipede.
Okay.
Says the man that's never seen it.
Hey, I'm going to come over one day. We'll have a cup of cocktails.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that. I would
You
love
can
that.
You can watch
You
Human
know.
Centipede and then Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Make a
Perfect
human
double
train.
feature.
No.
You know what?
no,
That
no,
would be
no,
a
no.
great night.
What? Human Centipede and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yes.
I
would
I'm not
love
gonna,
that.
No, I'm not
Come
going to
on,
destroy my image.
Larry,
Of
Matt
what?
just said he's going to sit through Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You're going to let
yes.
that
Yeah.
opportunity
I will.
go?
Come on, you got. Come on,
James, what does
quick
that
crow.
do? What does that do to my image? I'll be watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
Your
thinking little
image?
creatures of things.
What?
on
Like all the readers
no.
of Tiger Beat will be like, oh,
Well, let's be
Larry
honest.
Stroth.
Let's be honest. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is slightly nightmarish. That movie, like it's not. I don't know how it got to be so
nightmarish and
wholesome.
it's
Well, for little
nightmarish.
kids, yeah.
The
I can
child
see that.
picture and the
Yes.
weirdness
Yes.
in it, like
Yes.
Yes.
it's not. It's no Watership Down.
What
You
a
know what I
bunch
mean?
of wussies. God, what kind of kids were you?
Where is your inner child, Matt? Where is that? Did you just kill that?
No, it's sewn to the back of his inner child.
My
cooking
inner
in the
child
oven.
is stomping on the other child.
All right. Okay. James, take us out of this, man.
Thirsty for justice, he'll settle for blood.
Oh, one more time.
Justice.
One more time. One more
Justice.
time. One more time.
Thirsty for justice, he'll settle for blood.
He'll settle for blood, or she'll settle.
She'll
settle.
She. I think I know this.
Thirsty.
Huh.
I think I might know this too, but I think I'm wrong.
I could be wrong too.
It's a bit of a deep cut.
Is it? May I ask questions?
Yes, please.
Is it an original concept or an adaptation?
It is an adaptation.
Is it futuristic?
Oh boy, you know
Does it
what?
take place in the
yes,
future?
Yes, yes.
I think I
believe
know what
I
this
believe it
is.
does, yeah.
Is it based on a comic book character?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Is it Tank Girl?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not.
Tank Girl
wait.
is thirsty for blood?
Well, water. They needed water. She's thirsty, but she'll settle for blood.
You came so far and then took a
Yeah,
detour.
sorry.
Yeah.
I think.
No.
Okay. I think I
Ordinary
might know.
people?
Is it a kind of beloved comic book magazine female character?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it. I
Okay.
think.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Vampirella.
Yes, 1996.
Hey!
Is that the one? Is that the one with what was her name? She
Elisa Soto.
was Elisa
Yeah.
Soto.
And Roger Daltrey is the bad guy. It's
Yeah.
kind of a fun movie, actually. Very low budget, but
Did
fun.
that like come out to the theaters, or was it like a direct to
Video.
video?
I think it was
Yeah, I
direct to
think-
video.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Jim
knew it ever got
Wynorski.
made.
Yeah.
Jim
Oh,
Wynorski,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
And Gary
worked-
Girani wrote the script.
I worked with a cinematographer who actually shot that, and
Cool.
I asked him about it. He says, "Oh, Larry, we had such big plans for that film, and they slashed the budget." So, what are
Yeah.
you gonna
It's
do?
still fun though.
Was he Irish? That guy?
Oh, by gory.
Yeah, I guess I got my accents. down.
No.
No,
it's
don't
fine.
change
James.
anything, Larry.
James, that was nice. James, that was a good one.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Yes, I like
Tank,
that.
Tank Girl would have been better, but that's fine. Vampirella's fine.
Bloodthirsty tank girl.
She's
All right.
thirsty. She's in the desert. Come on.
She'll,
Okay.
she'll drink anything, is what you're saying.
Exactly. And you know what I
Okay.
mean.
Yeah, Matt, your turn.
Okay. All right. Strap yourselves in, folks. Here it comes. Horrifying. The first motion picture to require a face-to-face warning. Diabolical, fiendish, savage. You may not walk away from this one.
Wow.
Sounds very familiar.
Wow.
Sean, you have absolutely seen it. I think James has seen it. I'm not sure about Jason, and Larry might have. It is from a beloved director of horror.
Oh, I thought it was Maestro for a second. A beloved director of horror?
Of horror.
Or who
His-
decided
he's
to do
made
horror?
quite a few of our favorite horror films. Would you like a year or another hint?
I'll take either.
Okay.
Yeah.
1971.
Okay.
Wow.
And can we hear the line again, please?
Yes, absolutely. Horrifying. The first motion picture to require a face-to-face warning. Diabolical, fiendish, savage. You may not walk away from this one.
Wow. What a great tagline.
Very
Is it a-
powerful.
Is it a hammer?
71.
Is it a Hammer film?
It is not, but you are sort of in the neighborhood. I will give you one more clue. It is
Okay.
Italian.
Oh,
Oh.
Giallo. Si.
Oh,
Kind of a classic.
Bird with, is it bird with
Known
the
by
crystal
other
plumage?
names. Or
Bird with the crystal plumage?
no.
ooh,
But this
good
film
guess.
is known by quite a few names.
Mm.
And this is probably, to us, maybe one of the lesser known ones.
Okay. Can we guess directors?
Yes.
Is it Fulci?
No.
Is it Argento?
Close.
Close.
Is it Bava?
It is Bava.
Oh, 70. Oh, I think I do know. Okay, I
Give it
think
to
I
me.
do know. Is it a kind of slasher precursor film called Bay of Blood?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh, Sean.
Yes.
Nice.
Otherwise known as
Oh, yes,
Twitch of the Death Nerve.
which is an awesome title.
That's a
Yeah.
good title.
Wow.
It is
Not
it is
a-
also known as Carnage,
Yes, yes.
Chain Reaction, Ecology of Crime, and Bloodbath.
Wow.
Wow.
I think Twitch the Death Nerve definitely wins for best title.
Yes, if you're going to go with another title, it has to be
Yeah.
that one. My least
That-
favorite, I think, would be, which I believe was the Italian title, which was Ecology of Crime. That doesn't really get you
No.
in the theaters.
It
No,
probably
really.
sounds a lot more horrific in Italian.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, it loses
Yeah.
something in translation.
Yeah, it plays. It's kind of like, and then there were none meets Friday the 13th. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, isn't it pretty much in a lot of ways beat for beat even?
They're
Friday the
appealing,
13th.
yeah. Well, especially I think Friday the 13th Part 2, which has the spear through a couple making love in the bed,
Yeah.
and the spear comes down the back of the guy through her, and down killing that is done in Bay of Blood, which is basically copied to Friday the 13th Part 2.
I thought the spear was one where it goes up through Kevin Bacon, right?
That's a different killing, but yes, that's in one. That's in the first Friday the 13th. But
Yeah.
Part 2 has the one that looks
A lot of
it's just-
spears.
Yes, lots of spears. That's a great one. That's a good one.
Nice.
Doesn't
Very
Kevin
nice.
Bacon get
There
his
you go.
throat cut, though? Kevin Bacon get his throat cut in that?
Well, I think
well,
he gets both, doesn't he? Doesn't one
the spear comes through like his throat. Yeah,
a
he's
spear
impaled
comes
from
up-
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
A
classic.
lot of those, there's a lot of those, gore gags, and sometimes they kind of blend together.
Yes,
But
yes.
I
We'll
remember
save
the
that.
the broad strokes.
Yes.
We'll save that for our gore gag show.
Gore gags.
Gore
Gore
gags.
gags
But that-
by
yeah,
Al
Matt-
Jaffe.
Matt, I would never have gotten that one, but it's
Okay.
a neat. That's
That's
a
a good
great.
one.
It's a really great one. All right.
Nice.
So, Jason, we're back to you, buddy.
Maya? All right,
Yeah.
here we go. With no further ado. Ready?
Yes.
Chosen. Singled out. Victim of his imagination or victim of a demon?
That's interesting.
Oh.
Hmm.
Imagination.
Chosen,
Demon.
singled out.
Give it to me again.
Chosen. Singled out. victim of his imagination, or victim of a demon?
Boy, that's a good one.
Anyone got a general kind of
I have
idea?
a wild guess. It sounds like something like The Strange Possession of Joel Delaney or something like that.
Wow.
No, but is that the one with Alan Alda?
No,
That
that's
was the Mephisto Waltz.
Mephisto Waltz, yeah.
Mephisto
Yes.
Waltz. Yeah, okay. No, it's not either of those.
Here's a wild guess. Is it Larry Cohen's God Told Me To?
No, but that's a great guess.
I was thinking that one. And how about the other?
Nope, it's not the other.
I was thinking that
It's
too.
black and white.
Black and white.
Late 50s ish.
Oh.
50s.
Wow.
I could give you a big hint that might give it away.
Okay.
A
What's the hint?
portion of something from the film was used and sampled by Kate Bush for
my
Hounds of
God.
Love.
Ooh, it's in.
Oh, I know that
Funny.
song too.
Oh, it's the Curse of the Demon.
I'm gonna allow that because it's Night of the Demon, but it's Curse of the Demon too. That works.
Wow.
And that movie goes by both titles actually too.
Yes.
It's the UK and yes, that's good. Oh, that's right.
Wow.
That's right. The runes and she used it. I love that song too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, me
Is that
too.
Dana Andrews?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Dan Andrews.
And
that's
there was
right.
this big issue about do they show the demon, do they not show the demon?
That's
Right.
right.
And I like the demon.
Me too.
I like. the
I love
whole
it
thing.
too. Yeah, I'm with you,
It's
Larry.
It's unnerving and it's creepy and just
Yeah.
And it's articulated. It's one
Yeah.
thing if they just made it
Yes.
just sat there, but it moved, right, Sean?
Yeah,
Does
well,
it-
to me, it's a rare case where you have a movie that directed beautifully with, subtlety and nuance and suggestion, but also I think because of the producers in the studio input, let's put a scary monster in there. And a lot of times that can't work together, but to me it does. To me, it's the best of both worlds.
I totally agree. And the close-up shots of the demon.
Yeah,
the
it's
close-up-
animatronic. It's not
Yeah,
just
it's amazing.
a
It's
mask.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
And
Love
it's
it.
so good. And the only time that it really doesn't work is when they do kind of the side shot of the demon where he's
Mhm.
throwing the wizard guy down.
Yeah, but I still
But
love
it's
it,
still
though.
fine. Like
I'm just-
that
yeah, I'm
doesn't
just-
pull me out of it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying compared to that close up, which is so creepy and
Mhm.
unnerving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
I love
taking
it.
notes. I'm just taking down notes. Krampus must be more realistic in next film.
Yeah,
No
right.
side shots of made-up demon in next film. Okay.
Correct.
Because, but
Just-
Jason,
No, I'm just
who really
I
looks
know.
good from the side?
I'm sorry, exactly. In his contract, the demon was like, "Whatever you do, don't shoot me from the side. I don't look right."
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
like
phony.
yeah.
Like Shatner.
Yeah, like Rona
Exactly.
Barrett. She always liked to be like one
Rona
side.
Barrett.
Remember that? She did. She was, and guess what, folks? Guess who was sleeping with so and so? She was always filmed from one side.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow.
Come to think of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good one. Good one.
Jason, that's a good one. Really great. That was nice.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
sir. Now this one I'm going to bring up. There's two taglines. There's one that's short and one that's really long. And I've seen this on the poster. This first one, it could be anything, but it kind of sets up the second one. Okay, here we go. And I'll try to do it in the voice of the time. So, a world light years beyond your imagination.
That's it. Wow.
That sounds like
Well,
so many 50s.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we're not going to be in the 50s, and we're not going to be in the 60s, and we're not going to be in the 70s.
Ooh.
Okay.
Here's the big one.
Okay.
Beyond our time, beyond our universe, there is a planet besieged by alien invaders where a young king must rescue his love from the clutches of the beast or risk the death of his world.
I think I know this.
I think I know this.
I have no idea.
Jason,
Matt?
you want to go for it?
Well,
Jason,
I'm
what-
going to jump in and say Krull.
Yes!
Yes!
Good one.
If for listeners, look, I have to tell you, when this film came out, I was so excited. You know, this film was directed by Peter Yates, who he directed Bullet with
Yeah.
Steve McQueen and Breaking
Yeah.
Away and The Deep, and also James's favorite, Mother Jugs and Speed. But you know, the preview looked great. You
Yeah,
know, there's
yeah.
this monster. It's like fantasy and science fiction. You know, and there's this neat little tool,
Yeah.
this 5-inch.
What is it called? It's got a name.
It's the glaive.
Glaive, yeah.
Glaive.
Yeah.
Now, Jason, why can't your company make those?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, because
operating one.
people have been clamoring for it for years.
Yeah.
Oddly enough,
Crow merchandise.
oddly enough, you're not the first person that's asked or that wants something from Krull.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look,
Funny story.
Yeah.
And I forget exactly how it kind of kicked off, but the guy who does the Rod Serling voice in the Tower of Terror, he's a voiceover actor. Somehow he got the number of Biff Bang Pow, got in touch, and he was just curious about him. And I was like, oh, hey, I'm happy to give you a bobblehead of something we did. And why can't you do Rod Serling? And he did my voicemail for a minute, you know, so I had his voice on there. His grandfather, I think, produced Krull. And he would write to me like an email every month or two, like, any chance maybe we could do so? Is there a how can you? And then we also got loads of notes from people over the years that wanted us to do Krull. That they really, it's got a following for sure.
It does. I mean, everything. It's to me, it's one of those movies that like I like, and I like moments, I like aspects of it.
Yeah.
But like the crystal spider is awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool.
You know, and like elements of it I like, but as a whole, it doesn't quite. You know,
there's some great
It's a
art
snooze.
design. Look, yes,
it's a snooze. Yeah,
it's not really that dramatic or exciting.
Yeah.
It looks great. I thought the Cyclops
times.
was cool. But it's something, and the poster.
Great cast. You got Liam Neeson in there.
Yes,
and I think
yes,
Robbie Robertson maybe.
The poster is really
Robbie,
cool because it's got
Robbie Robertson?
No, not Robbie Robertson. Robbie Coltrane is in there, I think.
Yes.
And guys, this came out in 1983, so we had already had Raiders of the Lost Ark. This was like the year of Return of the Jedi. So
it was like, let's take stars and match it with like medieval stuff. It was perfect. Yeah.
Sean, that's this tagline. I mean, it's such a Star Wars type ripoff.
They made a board game. They made a board game, and it had these little pieces in it, and I have them somewhere, just the pieces of the Beast, like a little army man type figure of the Beast.
No, you have the Beast.
Army man figure of the hero, whatever his name was. But that's about as close. And the studio had a contest when that movie came out.
What?
You could win the contest if you were getting married, and they had a ceremony with like a premiere. You go to the premiere, and it's like this little mini marriage ceremony. There's photographs online you can find, and they had these guys. Whoever was working at the studio that night, and said, "Stick on the costumes." And they gave him this sort of Krull themed wedding.
Oh, can you imagine?
How cool! Oh man,
Are they still together?
No, they split up. I think they split up on the way home after the movie.
They were glaved.
Who got the glaive? The husband or the wife?
Guys, the truth of the matter is, you never know what's going to work. You know, and I
applaud marriages or movies.
Well, both ways. Look, I love the poster. I think the poster's
good
neat.
Poster.
I still have the poster. So and I figured, Krull, we haven't talked about it. I thought this would be a fun one. So anyway,
it was time to talk about Krull.
All right.
I'm strangely fascinated by it.
I'm sure there'll be like a multi-million-dollar Netflix series coming out soon based on Krull.
Right.
They did a TV show of friggin' what the hell, the Ron Howard fantasy movie.
Willow.
They did a fucking Willow TV series. You know that,
Horrible.
right?
Yes.
We did, but like, if they had made that, then how could a Krull series be far behind?
Part of the Back by No Demand series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to do? We had a wonderful guest, comedian Jackie Cation, who's a huge fan of Willow. And you know what, Matt? I've always wanted to ask her what she thought of the series.
Yeah. Did anybody watch it? I mean, my God.
Well, the sad thing is now nobody can, because they've pulled it down off of Disney Plus. There's literally no way you can see that new Willow show.
Once again,
oh my gosh!
Once again, don't we love streaming, folks? It's so accessible. It's so easy to see anything you want.
Because I like to watch things so I can complain about them, but also just to say maybe I'll be surprised. I watched that entire series, and
did you?
Yeah, it is so all over the place and really badly done. But
is it better or worse than the movie? Because the movie is awful.
The movie is like Casablanca compared to the series.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah, and poor Warwick Davis has nothing to do in the show. Even
Really?
Oh,
the
that's
main
too
character.
bad.
How
Yeah,
weird.
but then they pull it, and there's even if you wanted to try to see it, there's literally no way to see the
Yeah,
show.
I know. Yeah, that's what they
So-
do now.
Jason, are you
Terrible.
saying it's gone the way of Song of the South? Is that what's happening?
I think
Different reasons, maybe.
Yeah.
I think one day, because we're seeing now very slowly that Disney's putting out DVDs of Disney Plus shows, which they never did before.
Right.
We're starting to understand that people are getting frustrated not being able to find things. They like physical media and so on. So maybe one day they'll put out Willow, the series. But if you were one of these people that worked on it or were in it, there's literally no way to see the show.
Yeah. That's
gone.
yeah.
Now I
Wow.
have to throw this in for the soundtrack nerds out there that both Ron Howard's Willow and Krull were both big James Horner sci-fi
Ah.
scores.
Yeah, James Horner.
It
Okay.
sounded a lot like Star Trek 2. But then again, everything he did sounded
Everything.
like Star Trek
That
2.
Balby and the Stars sounded just like on. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
He
okay.
gets it in on time. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly.
Well, this is kind of a fun sidetrack. So, Sean, it's your turn, buddy. Sorry about that. We kind of
Okay.
drifted away there.
Well, no. Okay, so this one's more like in the I'd say thriller suspense category, but I think it still applies because it's a fun movie. All right, here we go. Alone, terrified, trapped like an animal. Now she's fighting back with the only weapon she has, herself.
I know this. Oh my God, I know this.
I actually love this.
Trapped like an animal.
Is it Wait Until Dark?
Nope. Good guess though.
All right.
trapped like an animal.
Trapped like an animal.
Trapped like an animal.
Now she's fighting back with the only way she knows how. What's the last bit?
Now she's fighting back with the only weapon she has, herself.
Herself. More current, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
80s, and I'll give you it's an 80s stalker thriller film.
Trapped like
It
an
it
animal.
featured a very very gorgeous blonde actress in it.
Hmm.
Sheena?
Nope.
Yeah,
It's not-
I'm out.
Yeah, I can't.
It wasn't Sharon Stone, was it?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you another hint. I'll tell you who one of the actors in it. Then you'll probably get it.
Sure.
The stalker, the crazed stalker, and he's great in it. Actually, is played by Andrew Stevens.
Morgan
Morgan
Fairchild.
Fairchild.
Yes,
Is it the fan?
not
Is
the
it called
fan, but it's like kind of a
Seduction?
title. It's the something,
The Seduction.
The stalker.
the seduction.
The
The
seduction.
Seduction.
Oh.
Very good.
The
Morgan
guy who
Fairchild.
tried to kill the lady. Is that the name of the movie? No. The seduction. Yeah, I remember
Fun
that.
movie.
Yeah.
Nude swimming scene with Morgan Fairchild.
Morgan Fairchild?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yes, it's her.
Oh.
Mm,
I've studied it very carefully. It's her.
okay.
Frame,
All
by,
right.
frame by frame.
Okay.
Right.
I have a celebrity encounter story about Morgan Fairchild.
Really?
Oh, please.
Okay.
When I first moved to LA, I lived in Studio City and I joined the gym there on Ventura Boulevard. And when I joined it, the guy said, "Oh, Morgan Fairchild works out here." And I never saw her until like the last week I was working out there, and there she was working out.
Wow.
And she was petite, smaller
Yeah.
than I thought she would be. I thought she'd
Wow.
be an Amazon, but she was
Yeah.
small,
Interesting. Yeah.
Want to see
So-
her and Marina Sirtis wrestle.
yeah. Seduction's a fun movie too. It's pretty fun.
Hmm.
So there you go.
All
That's a
right,
good one. That's a
All
good one,
right.
Sean. All right,
Yeah.
James.
Okay.
James, you're up.
Can you top that? Can you top the Morgan Fairchild?
I could never top Morgan Fairchild. Okay.
I like the top Morgan Fairchild.
Hey,
All right, okay.
come on now.
Clean.
Sorry,
Come on.
it's too easy.
I'm sorry, listeners. I apologize.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, Morgan.
Okay.
James.
Okay. The most bizarre murder weapon ever used.
Wait a minute.
Boy,
wait
that
a minute.
just opens
this,
everything up. Like,
it
wow.
does.
Bizarre murder weapon.
The spatula. The
Is this? Can I ask? Is this comedic? This film?
No.
It's not comedic.
This is horror, right? Because I immediately go to martial arts, the master of the flying guillotine.
It's actually more kind of horror suspense. It's got elements of horror in it, but I'd say it's more suspense.
Was it the most bizarre murder weapon?
Is
The
it
most
okay?
bizarre murder weapon ever used.
Is it the Mad Magician?
No.
Oh, that's a good guess, Larry. I know. Yeah.
what year?
1971.
Oh,
71.
Another 71 movie.
Jeez.
71.
Okay, I'll give you
Interesting.
another. This is a tough one because it's a very famous director.
Most
Is it something that
bizarre?
you think we've all seen, James?
Everyone's
it-
seen this. Everyone's
okay.
seen
It's not
Paper
the
Moon.
no. Is it the Peepers one? The Peepers thing.
Oh, no,
Peepers?
no, I know what you're thinking of, Larry, but that's
Yeah.
60s.
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'll give you.
You
I'll
think-
give you. I'll give you another tagline.
Yeah, one more hint.
me,
Or
yeah.
tagline.
The victim's only defense: a startling trap.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm tapping
Yeah,
out.
I'm out too.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't.
Okay,
you
I'll
stumped me,
give
buddy.
you. I'll give you the final tagline, and you're gonna get it.
Oh,
Okay.
there's 3 taglines. Okay.
The killer's weapon: a 40-ton truck.
Oh, is
Oh,
it dual?
Duel?
Duel.
Oh,
Good one.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
funny, but when you first gave us the first clue,
Yeah.
I was thinking the car.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Ah.
On the
I
right,
guess what threw me is because, of course, they do have taglines for TV movies, like in the TV Guide ad, but I don't really think of
It was
taglines for-
released.
What was it?
That's right. It was
Yeah.
in theaters. You're right. You're
What
right.
was, what was the first part of the tagline? The very first thing you said?
the most bizarre murder weapon
See-
ever used.
That's what threw me. Because
Yeah.
if if a car is anything, it's one of the most frequently used murder weapons ever made. So
True.
bizarre murder weapon is like, I'm thinking, is this like, who's killing the famous chefs of Europe or something?
Yeah, like
Like,
powder
Right.
puffs.
yeah.
right.
So that's a good one.
That's good one, though. Yeah,
that
I
was
like
good. That was good.
It's so fun. I remember with my whole family, we all watched that on television together,
Yeah.
and it was like the one time when none of us were saying anything. Like 'cause,
Yeah.
7 kids. Everyone was engrossed in it, and it was really a neat experience.
It's still
That's
great.
Film, yeah.
Oh, it's
Completely holds
fantastic.
up.
Nice one, James.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Top that.
All right. Well, this is going to be in a little bit of a different vein.
Okay.
Here you go. The only man who can really turn himself on.
Oh, I know this.
What?
The only man who can really turn himself on.
Is this a comedy?
It is a comedy.
Is it the man with 2 brains?
No.
That's a good guess.
It is a good guess, though.
Is
I feel
it
like James is hovering over it.
Yeah, I'm not very.
the Mark Blankenfield, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde one?
Oh, Jekyll and Hyde together again.
Jekyll and Hyde
That's a
together?
very
Is that
good guess.
it? Is
No,
that
it's
it?
not. No.
Oh.
I wish I would have had that as one of my choices.
Can
But
really
no,
turn
that
you
is not it. Can I give you a hint of any kind? Like
Yes,
the
I'd love a
year?
hint. Yes, I'd love a hint.
1969.
The president's analyst?
Good.
Is it sci-fi comedy or horror comedy?
It is more of a, yes, it is definitely a sci-fi comedy.
69.
It stars the star of one of our favorite films.
Zalman King?
Is
How
it
did you guess? No, it's not that.
is it the reluctant astronaut?
Boy, you guys you're really hovering around it.
Oh,
Zachariah, the fucking psychedelic western?
Wow.
wow.
Did we ever bring that film up?
No,
No.
that's a
I don't think
never
so.
heard of
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice one,
stumped, Matt.
Jason.
I'm
Yeah.
stumped.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Sean?
So is the actor Don Knotts then?
It is not Don Knotts.
I don't know then.
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
don't know.
Okay. And this was the first of a series of films with the same protagonist. And the film is called The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Now-
it's Kurt Russell.
I
as,
saw
Kurt.
all of those.
Yeah,
Benjamin,
I love the Dexter Riley films.
Dexter
I
Riley,
yeah.
loved. And
Kind of a little bit of a racy tagline for such a squeaky
well,
clean
is.
you know, I
movie.
was just about to comment
That's
on that,
what-
which it
that's
doesn't
what
really.
kinda
It
threw
sounds
me.
like more of the tagline for a cheeky '60s sex romp.
Yeah.
But
never
don't
would've
forget,
thought.
turn on back then had a slightly different connotation. It was more like you're groovy, you're with it, you're turned on.
Yeah, you turned
Kind
on
of,
to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
True.
see. I
Nice.
see.
But still,
Wow.
turning your cell phone is kind of like, oh, hey, I turned my
Yeah.
cell
It
phone.
can be. See, it's actually a great tagline because
It is. It
it
is.
appeals to everyone. Like
Yes.
Dad's like, really? Okay. Yeah. And you know,
Is Joe Franklin in
teenage
that
Timmy
one?
is like, hey man, I'm hit.
boy.
Is Joe Franklin in that one too?
Yeah.
Joe
Franklin.
Flynn.
Joe
Joe
Flynn.
Flynn,
Joe
right.
Franklin.
with the-
Joe Franklin would be good in this.
Joe Franklin would be great at.
Hey, so tell me about this tennis. Tell me about this computer. What's going on?
So you're in a
Yeah.
movie called The Computer Wore Some Shoes.
And
He wore some
and
shoes.
Cesar Romero was like always the principal, wasn't he? Like the
Arno.
principal.
Or he was like usually the bad. He's
Oh, no,
like,
he
must be
No,
a
he
bad
was like a
guy.
mob guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Flynn was
And
the
for some
principal.
strange reason,
Cesar
in
Romero
every
was
film,
always
he
like a
kept
mob
coming
guy.
back. Like
Yeah.
it was like Bluto. Like he tried to murder them all, and then the next
Yeah.
film,
Yeah.
he's like trying to buy the school or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Open a casino in his
Yeah,
place.
right,
Yeah.
in the gym. Or,
But then he showed up again in Herbie Rides Again, and he was a different actor. I think he was like Keenan Wynn or somebody.
Yes, Kenny Winton was in that
Ah.
one. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's great. I like that. That's a good one.
Wow. A nice one. A nice one, man.
thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Jason, back in your corner.
All right. I'm here. I'm thinking. Here we go. It's about flights of fantasy and the nightmare of reality. Terrorist bombings and late night shopping. True love and creative plumbing. It's only a state of mind.
I think I know this.
I
Wow,
think I
that's-
know. I
I
think I
like
know.
that.
I think I know.
Sounds kind of familiar. I like that. I wouldn't know. Oh man.
Is there another tagline?
No.
Is it?
All right. Can I
is
take a
it-
shot? Yeah.
Yeah. Take a
Mhm.
shot.
Take a shot. Is it Brazil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Boy. And for listeners, if you haven't seen Brazil, it's Terry Gilliam.
It's a masterpiece.
Oh yeah, that's not. That's what we pulled it off of our shelf to watch that again because we're gonna. Yeah, it's on our like sitting by our TV because I want to watch that again. I love that movie.
Watch all 5 versions.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's unique. It's the look of it in the story.
Yeah.
It's just so out there, and it's really great. I don't want to give too much away if
No.
you've never seen it.
And I like the director's cut too because it's kind of the vision that Gilliam kind of wanted. The theatrical version is good too, but Gilliam's version has a very different ending.
You know what? It's so funny, Sean, because I think typically Terry Gilliam, it's like there's always an issue with the studio. The studio goes, Terry, no. And he's like,
Yeah.
no, I want this. And then
Is he Italian?
Wow.
he goes, "Hey, I want this." That's what That's what he does. And,
Terry Gilliam?
Well,
Terry Gilliam's American.
he hangs around with a bunch of Brits. So
Hello. I'm Terry Gilliam. What's all this then?
all right,
Nice. That's a
all
good
right.
one. That's a
All
good one.
right.
Yeah, that's great.
all right. So
Who's
this
up?
it's my turn. All right. So here we go. This I think is kind of neat. It's yes. Let me just give it to you. Here we go. Everyone has a motive. No one has a clue.
Oh, I know this. I so know this.
Sounds very familiar.
Everyone has a
It's a
motive.
motive.
No one
No
has a
one has a
clue.
clue.
Now there are 4 taglines. That's one. Here's the
Okay.
second one. Hell, any of them could have done it.
Ooh.
And then
Okay.
I have a third one.
Yep.
Which may give it away. Here we go. Nothing brings a family together like murder.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
recent?
Which one?
Yeah.
I
it's
was
kind of recent.
at first, I was thinking it was the movie Clue, but
No.
then that's not really horror.
There's a
So
clue.
No,
Can I,
Nothing
is it-
brings
it-
a family together like
murder.
murder.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Knives Out?
Yes.
Hey.
It was out
okay.
from 2019, written and directed by Rian
Nice.
Johnson, the director of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi
Don't
from
get me started.
2017. No, but this is what I'm going to know, James. This is what I'm going to say. I loved Knives Out.
Did you?
Yes, I
Did you?
did. I didn't
Wait.
know where it was going. I
Oh,
had
wait,
so much fun.
Actually, I like Knives Out better than the Glass Onion. That one was out of control. Like maybe it was like
but it's
ridiculous.
like
It
you
made
have
no
a great
sense.
you have
That
a
was an
great cast.
abomination.
Daniel
Yeah.
Craig, Chris Evans, Anna de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Christopher Plummer, Frank Oz as the attorney. There's a whole bunch of other people. It's so neat. It was so fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad. A lot of people
Well, it's
seem
it's
to.
a mystery who's done it, and it kind of keeps you guessing. And it had great taglines.
That
so
was
there.
that was a lot of the reviews you'd see. They'd say like a really fun, twisty, turny, Agatha Christie style Sherlock Holmes thriller, and you want to go, yeah. If you've never ever seen an Agatha Christie or Sherlock Holmes or murder mystery of any kind, this might be refreshing because
because I love Agatha Christie type whodunits, and I love them, but
he's not worthy. They're not worthy to carry her water. Thank you very much.
Well, like I said, I think just Knives Out is still better.
What do you know about Agatha Christie's water?
Funny story. When I first moved to London way back.
Hello. Where are you going with Agatha Christie's water?
Here is a farthing.
I'm just saying I enjoyed Knives Out.
Sweep back then.
I enjoyed Knives Out, and it had some great taglines.
Yes,
it was fun.
You are not alone. It got a lot of love, that movie.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say, just because I hate The Last Jedi so much, I'm never gonna see a Rian Johnson movie in my entire life. Avoid anything he's connected to.
See, and
James,
you know what?
James, I don't blame you. I understand.
I admire the shit out of that. I really do, because, and I'm someone who gave that movie like 2 chances in the theater and 2 more on DVD. But I thought, I'll go to this. It's a funny story, actually, along with it. My buddy Malcolm was in town from London, and he wanted to see a movie. And so this is when Amoeba was going and the Cinerama Dome was going. I really want to see that. What's that movie, Knives Out? I was like, oh, really? Is that the one you want to see? Like, come on. So we get the tickets. We go to this little pizza place next to the ArcLight. And he's like, why don't you want to see this movie? And I said, I got to tell you, if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, what this guy did, I mean, I just can't even begin to tell. There's no way. And I don't want to condone anything else he does. And all of a sudden, Malcolm went, I think he's sitting at the bar. I said, what? He goes, yeah, Brian Johnson. Because he was doing a signing at Amoeba. He's at the bar. Come on, let's go say hi. And he got me up from our seat to go over to the bar, and I'm just like I'm vibrating, like smoke is coming out of my ears. And he said, "Oh, Malcolm, we met you at Amoeba. And this is my friend Jason." I said, "Oh, hi, right. Love your work. Really, no, I really loved Brick. And thank you so much." We start bonding over music. He knows the band Jellyfish. He can't believe I know who they are. He loves the Small Faces. And suddenly I just folded like a cheap suit, and I couldn't say what I felt. But we still went and saw it, and I even saw the one afterwards just to be able to bitch about it, basically.
Right.
That's okay. I mean, that's like relating to someone on a personal level is a whole different thing. And you're not gonna. By the way, I hate everything you do. You're not gonna do that.
Right.
I opened with Brick and how I had to find that movie when it came out in theaters, how great it was, and then I went on to Looper, and then I just kind of went,
and Looper's okay, and then
I enjoy Looper.
Looper's all right, but I think you turned me away from Knives Out.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, then my work is done.
Hey, look, James,
and you guys know what a big
Star Wars
Daniel Craig fan I am. So
see, that's why I thought you would
like it. That's just you hating. But that's just you hating the actor personally,
not
his performance.
Wait a minute.
He's not. You hate him personally?
He's not doing James Bond, James. He's doing something completely different.
My problem with him in that role, or if you can't do an accent, if you can't do it convincingly, just stop what you're doing. Nobody needs him to be this. I'll say, Southern gentleman.
I do agree with you there.
It takes me right out of it when someone cannot keep an accent going. It makes me insane.
Well,
especially a big actor who I know.
I'll say, my word. Yeah, what kind of a murder is this?
It's a foghorn leghorn.
Okay,
it's pretty much how he does it. The character.
Okay, all right.
That's horrible.
Okay, we've hashed out Knives Out.
Okay,
all right. Let's move on.
It's Sean. We'll save that for our mystery and Knives Out episode.
We're saving a lot of things tonight.
Yes, a lot.
Except Knives Out. Go ahead.
Okay.
Come on, Sean. We'll make fun of yours.
All right. So this one, Matt, you may get this, but I want to see if somebody else does.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Shut up or die.
This sounds familiar too.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's a great. It's a great tagline too.
I think it's something that Matt says to me all the time.
Okay,
Are you
is it,
sure this is from a movie?
Oh yes.
Is it? Can you give us the decade?
Pretty recent, like 2000s.
Is it a horror
Oh,
film?
oh.
Yes, it is a horror movie.
Yes, you know what it is, Matt?
I know this.
Well,
I
I'm
believe
thinking-
so.
Yeah, I'm.
The title is very clever because it's actually it's warning you what happens in the movie. If you don't shut up, you could die.
Yeah, is it A Quiet Place?
No, it's a good guess though.
Okay.
Oh,
that was-
wait a minute.
my guess.
I guess.
But- Oh, okay. This is
All right.
earlier than that, but it's a movie that you love, Matt. I think you turned me on to it.
Shut up or die.
So it's not A Quiet Place 2.
No, no. Or 3 is the third one now coming out.
Quiet Place's Revenge.
No. Okay. Well,
Shut up.
as soon
Shut
as I
up
give
or
you this
die.
other hint, then Matt will get it.
Okay.
The main character involves a disc jockey.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
Pontypool.
Yes.
Pontypool. Yes.
Yes.
Pontypool.
I know. I should have known this.
I thought I turned you on. Did I turn you on to that, Matt, or did you?
Maybe
You
you,
did
didn't.
not.
Then maybe
You
Matt
did
turned
not.
it on to me. I don't know. Yeah.
I think Matt's lying. I think I turned him on to it like 5 years ago.
I think you're lying about me lying.
Pontypool is an absolute gem of a
Yes.
movie.
It is.
Stephen
Really
McHattie
underrated.
and totally underrated.
Mhm.
That's a great flick, man. I watch that every couple of years. It's
Me
really
too.
good.
Me too.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I love it.
It was a radio play.
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
really?
And
Yeah.
actually, the woman in the I forget her name, but the actress, the main actress, is married to the director, I believe,
Oh, wow. Okay.
of that.
Ain't it always the
but
way?
just a great concept. The
Yeah.
idea that suddenly words get put into certain positions, in a sentence or whatever, and that's how the infection
Yeah.
spreads.
Yeah, it becomes a virus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really clever.
Really
So
clever.
great. Yeah, love it.
Cool.
Love it. Great.
Who's next, Matt? Are you next?
James. No.
James.
Well, let's
James
not
is next.
skip over James. Come on.
I didn't mean to skip over James. James, go.
Okay, I guess sort of following along the same lines. Break the silence.
Break the silence.
Break the
silence.
silence.
See, break the silence would imply that you need to, and that's a good thing.
Is there another tagline?
That's the only tagline.
Wow.
I can tell you it's 2001, the year.
Break the silence.
Break the silence.
It sounds like the kind of tagline that would go to a movie like The Burning Bed or something like that.
Or I was going to say The Shout. But that's,
that's
70s.
71, 72, the show. Break the silence.
It seems like each time we do this episode, it gets harder and harder.
I know it
It's,
does.
Is
these are
it
great taglines. These are great taglines. But I'm stumped here, James.
Is it horror, James? Did we ask that already?
It's horror suspense for sure.
Break the silence.
and it's early 2000s, you said?
2001.
And we've all seen this probably.
You got me. I give.
I
Yeah.
give up. I give up.
Too.
Okay, it's Hannibal.
Oh, I never would have got that.
I know, it's
Okay.
one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
clever though. Clever.
Yeah.
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 About the famous explorer.
It's okay. I don't think it's the greatest tagline for that, but
Wait, what the
What-
hell? What does break the silence refer to in that? Then?
Silence of the Lambs.
Remember there was a
Silence of the
Yes,
Lambs.
yes.
Yes.
That's it. That's the
Yeah.
only.
Shouldn't it be a little longer, like
Kind of
break
misleading.
the silence of the small furry animals or something like that?
Yeah, that would be
Kind of
better.
That'd be perfect.
Slightly
How about
misleading.
remember silence?
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
the
Okay.
chops on your plate, are they I don't know, something like. But
If you
Okay.
like brain food,
Yeah. Right.
all right,
Okay.
thank you, lamb chop. All right, so it's Matt's turn.
Matt, give me what you got. Let's go. What do you got?
all right. This is one I think a lot of you guys might get, but I love it so much because it's dramatic. Growing to a giant, to a monster. When will it stop?
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Wow.
Every one of these is like.
That's a great one.
To a
Is
giant
that
monster.
is there
When will it
another
stop?
tagline?
No,
there
this
another-
is this is the only one I have. But
No, no,
I can give
no.
it to you again, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes,
I
please.
always love hearing your stuff.
Thank you, Jason. growing, growing, growing to a giant, to a monster. When will it stop?
Is this 1950s?
It is.
The Blob?
No, but I would say you're in the general vicinity.
The Crob?
The Crob, yes.
Sorry.
It's the cob. It's about giant corn.
The Schnob.
Schnob, giant Jimmy Durante nose.
Right.
Is it Day of the Triffids?
It is not.
Ooh.
This is one you've all seen.
Is it
Oh, wait.
the Amazing Colossal Man?
There you go, Jay.
Oh.
I was actually going to say 20 million miles to Earth. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but that's
Wow.
okay. That's good. I
It
like
do-
it.
yeah, no, that's right. It does grow. Those,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
lizards
Grows.
Although it's already kind of a monster, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything
That's good.
grows on
But
a
I just
giant
when it gets to when
colossal
will it
man.
stop? It just seems like this tagline person has just been pushed to the edge. Come on. Really?
When will it stop?
Give us
Just
something
come
more.
on. Stop this. Will someone stop this?
True.
All right,
I like
give
that.
him that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Jason, back
All
in
right,
your
me
corner,
again?
buddy.
Jeez, it's a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
pressure here with these. These are some really good.
Well, you don't have to be like really
twisty,
different. It's gonna
turny-
be fun and
Just have some
easy.
fun with this, Jason.
This will be
Yeah.
fun. It's
Just make sure
you
it's
know.
genre related. That's
Well,
all.
when you say genre,
Oh, stop it, will you?
Okay,
Stop
no
it.
Paper Moon, no
You know,
Yentl,
but
you know,
mystery
no.
is-
Yeah, like
yeah,
war
okay,
documentary,
all right, you ready?
anything
All right,
like
all
that.
right, here we go. Sex, murder, mystery. Welcome to the party.
Ooh. Ooh.
That should be Monster Party's tagline.
Yeah.
Except for the
Can we
sex
buy
part.
that?
Yeah.
Sex.
Except for this. Well, there's
Except for
sex.
the sex part. There's no
It's
sex
just
ever
on
in these
our own.
shows. Yeah.
Sex, murder, mystery. Welcome to the
Sex,
party.
murder, mystery. Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. The party.
Is this 70s?
No.
Is it fairly recent?
Fairly, yeah.
Barely, okay.
Yeah. Ish.
Oh my god.
Is it Knives In?
Close. It's scissors down. Carry them to point down.
Funny, Sean. Funny.
Is it a remake of The Party?
No.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't know if you
out.
Get away with that today. No?
I can't do it.
I don't-
No, you
I
could
don't
not,
know.
by the way.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Nobody?
Wait a
No.
minute.
No.
It's not Monster Party, is it?
It's Monster Party. I did one for you guys.
Hey.
No, it is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang from
Oh, the Shane Black.
2005. Shane Black, Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer.
Oh,
that
Mystery,
genre?
murder. Well, Knives
I would-
Out is.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I
Wait,
would
is that-
not have guessed that one.
There's
Okay.
murders in it. There's mystery in it. Once we went to Knives Out, I went, okay, I can do this one. This isn't. You know, if we're going there.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would never have guessed that, but okay.
I mean, there are some horror movies and science fiction movies out there with taglines, but that's fine.
Oh, I've got
ahead.
a bunch. I've got a bunch.
Do you now?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I got 'em.
Well, I tell you what. You hold on to those, and let me do one. Okay.
He did
All right.
Knives Out. Nobody blinked. He did Knives Out.
Hey,
Jason,
guys,
you're right.
The
Come
murder
on.
mystery.
It caught me off guard. I'm now
Yeah.
retroactively angry
You-
at Larry.
You can. You know, it's okay to not get them all.
That's true. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right, Larry.
Jason should get this one
All right.
because it's very big and it's very grand.
Okay.
And okay.
Like many things.
The most exciting original motion picture event of all time is also one of the great love stories of our time.
I think I know this. 70s?
70s, yes. And let me throw out another tagline.
Okay. All right.
On this small island lies the biggest discovery on Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, seven.
I think I
Oh.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was no.
And this one, if James doesn't know, this third one ought to give it to you. Here's the third one. This is one monkey you don't want on your back.
Was that real?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
That is
James,
hilarious.
any idea?
I mean, I think I know now.
The King Kong from '76.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. King Kong from
Wow.
1976.
That's
I don't
funny though that they
remember.
go with like that grand kind of classic. Oh, and then they do that.
Yeah.
This is one monkey you don't want on your back.
And then they
What's-
do a heroin joke at the end.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's so
And
weird.
What's so weird is I remember when that film came out, I went to the theater and saw it 10 times
Oh my God.
because it
Wow.
was like
Wow.
it was the biggest new monster movie, and the director John Gillerman, he also did Towering Inferno, Death on the Nile, but he also did King Kong Lives from '86. So hey, he
I had to work.
phoned it in, you know.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. But,
All right.
That was the first movie I ever walked out on.
Did you really?
Wait, in
Yeah.
'76,
Yeah, in '86.
you were
King Kong
like
Lives.
you're like what 14 years old? You actually
King
got
Kong-
like, oh,
King
this
Kong
is
Lives.
stupid.
Oh, King Kong lives.
Oh, King Kong Lives. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can almost understand that.
Yeah,
King
that
Kong
I
Lives.
can understand.
That's like a non-movie. Like
I
it's-
thought
it's-
maybe
it's-
it was
it's-
Dr. Phibes, like at first with the.
oh yeah, like the
story.
love story.
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
right,
see
right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Because that one
Oh,
has
yeah.
a tagline kind of like that, I think.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
it
I
also
thought-
has this great. Dr. Phibes has a great tagline: "Love means never having to say you're ugly."
That's
Yes.
right. That's
Really?
right.
Yeah.
But
That's a
I thought
good one.
in light of King Kong celebrating his 91st birthday this year, I thought that would be
That's cool. I like
good,
it.
You know, so
Can't quite make it up the Empire State Building as
Oh, not
spry as he
anymore.
used to.
oh no, no.
Yeah.
All
Takes
right,
the elevator.
All right.
all right, Sean, how about you?
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. How about sit back, relax, enjoy the fright.
Sit
that's
back,
good.
relax, enjoy the fright.
Fright.
This is a good tagline, actually.
Well, okay. Is it 80s?
Nope.
It sounds like 70s.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, is it Nope?
Nope.
Nope. This is early 2000s, 2006 to be exact.
Enjoy the fright. 2000.
Okay, I have a guess.
Okay.
Can I guess?
Sure.
Snakes on a plane?
You got it.
Oh.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
good
great
one,
tagline.
Sean.
That is a
Yeah.
great one. Yeah.
Good one.
That's
nice. I
that's
like
a-
it.
Crappy tagline. Sorry.
Well, did anyone? You guys saw it, right? Did you see it in the
Yeah.
theater?
Yeah.
Did you see it in the theater?
I didn't think I seen it in
I-
theaters.
I
think
saw it
maybe we
years-
did. Yeah. I
Years
can't
later.
remember. It's like a good like see it once kind of movie. It's like
Yeah.
it's not exactly it's fun and wasn't it the movie that, like they went back and added
Yes.
like gore and
They-
nudity and stuff to make like let's make this a drive-in flick, you know?
And the
Yeah.
line. They added the
yeah,
line.
and the line which what's his
Yeah.
face says, yeah, it's
Samuel Jackson.
and that's really, but that's smart. That's the way to do it if you're gonna do that kind of a
Yeah.
premise, you know?
Sure.
Yeah,
'Cause I think it worked. I think it was a successful run.
yeah, it was. It was.
For what it was.
Yeah.
All right, James.
He will drink your blood and love you in death.
Okay. Drinking
Drink
blood,
He will
loving me
drink
in
your
death.
blood
And
and
love you in death. He will drink your blood and love you.
Well, I'm guessing it's a vampire movie.
Drink your blood.
Is it the Coppola Dracula?
And that was my first guess too, Sean.
Can you say it again, James?
Drink your blood and love you in death.
Herzog Nosferatu?
Good guess.
I'll give you the year. It's 1978.
Ooh.
Oh, 70s.
Is it just Dracula?
No.
Frank Langella? No.
I'll give you another hint. Director, one of the greatest horror directors of all time.
Oh, okay. That threw me off my game.
I got it.
Go for it, Sean.
Is it George A. Romero's Martin?
Yes.
Oh.
I was gonna say Patrick, but it's Martin. isn't it? No, Patrick's the one that's in the coma, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Australian.
That's a fun one
Australian.
too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Martin's a great movie. That's one I
Yeah,
appreciate
Martin,
more and
yeah.
more every time I see it.
Yeah,
Me too.
it was a great idea too
Mhm.
Yeah,
of Romero's.
Nice one,
Cool.
James. Nice
Good
one.
one.
Very
All right,
good.
Matt. Give us one.
Okay.
Come on, Matt.
Well, I guess I'm gonna sort of follow in the footsteps that have been laid before me.
Okay.
There's more to the legend than meets the throat.
It's on my list.
Ah, okay, all right.
More to the legend than meets.
There's more to the legend than meets the throat.
Is this a comedy?
I don't think they intended it to be.
Okay.
Unintentional comedy. Early 70s.
Not early. I guess it's infamous. It goes by two names. And it's something that you didn't know about the character that it's based on.
See, when you said I said comedy, you said it's like an intentional comedy. I was thinking like Love at First Bite, but that's an
It
obvious
is
comedy.
not. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
70s.
And it involves something that we previously talked about in this episode.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let us know when you give up.
I give up.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
Yeah,
James?
I'm
1978, Dracula's Dog.
Oh,
Hey!
nice.
Also known as Zoltan, Hound of Dracula.
Right. With Michael Pataki as Dracula,
Yes.
who also plays a great vampire in Grave of the Vampire.
Yes. And I had the date as 1977. But I can't believe they made another one in 1978. So I'm sure
Yeah,
we're
it's probably
talking about
just-
the same movie.
Right.
And Doberman Pinscher.
That's right.
Again.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Tell
More and
me.
more.
Doberman Pinscher.
We are gonna have,
Subgenre.
yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have our
Comes
Doberman Pinscher episode.
Nice.
Comes around.
Well, this has been fun.
This has been fun.
It has
Yes.
been fun.
It's been awesome.
I've learned a lot about all of you.
What's
too.
what's interesting is every time we do this again, like I mentioned, it seems like they're getting more challenging. But every once in a while, I've got one, and but this is lots of fun. This is really great. I love doing.
I
taglines
agree.
like this. Well, what do you guys say we do like a lightning round? Huh?
Let's do a lightning round.
We
Lightning
throw out like a
round.
couple or two or three, and
I agree.
just spit it out. Okay, how about
Do it.
that? Jason, you want to give it a shot?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, give us a couple.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Beings from another dimension have invaded your world. You can't see them. They can see you. Your only hope is one man.
Wow, that sounds right.
Wow.
Is it They Live?
No.
It's a good guess. What year? What era?
80s. All right.
Yes,
lightning
yes.
round
Give it to
answer.
us.
What is it?
The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
The red lectoids and the black lectoids.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. And it's been such a long time. Jason, give us another one.
You want another one? Okay, here we
Yeah.
go. His bad side is a dangerous place to be.
Oh,
His bad side is a dangerous place to be.
it's like I should know this. I know the tagline. I can't remember the movie.
I did
I think-
cater it to a couple people here.
I think I might have a guess. Can I go for it?
Yes?
The Dark Half?
No.
Ooh, good guess. It
What is
sounds
it,
like
Jason? Yeah. What is it, Jason?
License to Kill, 1989.
There you go.
James Bond.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice one.
Very
You want
good.
another one? Another one?
Yeah,
Jason,
sure.
Yeah,
give me a
one
third
more.
Give us a
Okay.
third
Give
one.
me a bunch.
A third one. Here we go. Here we go. The seed is planted. Terror grows.
Oh, I know this one for sure. Love it.
Sean?
One of the best remakes of a horror sci-fi film ever made.
Agreed.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Yes.
1978.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll give you one more just because
All right,
it's quick. And I
please.
bet you'll get it.
Okay,
and
Jason.
It'll just be for me.
You're the guest.
Ready? A world beyond your experience, beyond your imagination.
This was on my list too.
It sounds familiar. I think I may have even had that one time on my list. I can. Well, I can take a guess. Is it Tron?
No, but you're in the cul-de-sac.
Topical.
Topical.
Right,
I don't know.
Jason? In
Gang?
a way, it's topical.
Yeah,
In a way,
agree.
it's tough.
In a way.
Kind of.
Give it to us.
Dune. David Lynch.
Gotcha.
I wanted to say it and I didn't.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice one. Nice
Very
one,
good.
Jason.
Yeah.
Here, let me throw a few out to you guys, okay?
Go.
How about this
Okay.
one? Out of the Age of Wonders, one of the most wonderful motion pictures of our time.
Or the Age of Wonders. Can you give us a era?
Follows up with Eighth Wonder of the Screen.
Is it a Harryhausen?
It is. Here's
Mighty
a
Joe
third-
Young?
No, here's the third one. See these incredible scenes before your unbelieving eyes.
Is it-
Beast from 20 to 10.
It is not. And here's the fourth one.
Wow.
The sheer magic of Dinorama now recreates the most spectacular adventures ever filmed.
Is it Seventh Voyage of Sinbad?
It is.
Hey.
Yes. And then here's another one for you. Post-war Japan. From 0 to minus.
Well.
I wonder, could it be?
Well, Jason?
Terms of Endearment?
No. No.
But like that film, if I'm correct, also won an Academy Award.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Someone want to say it?
Go
Godzilla
for it.
-1.
Godzilla -1, and
Nice.
weren't we all thrilled
Yes, we were.
when they
Yep.
they won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects? That was awesome.
They all
Very
had
cool.
Godzilla vinyls in their hands.
I know, that was the
And-
coolest thing.
Yeah, that was
Godzilla-
cool. That was
and-
great.
And Godzilla claws on their shoes. Did you see
Oh,
that?
I didn't notice that.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
I'll have to
they
look
all-
again at
they
that.
all did. All the guys were
Oh,
right. Their
that's great.
heels. They had a heel. And it was a Godzilla claw, and the lady had the Godzilla claw. But,
That
cool.
is awesome.
you know, it's like so great. I was so happy. I brought a little tear to my eye.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
after-
it was literally the only moment I tuned in for the Oscars. I watched it the next day on YouTube. I wanted to see that moment.
It's actually pretty good. That was actually one of the better.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oscar
yeah.
presentations.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good one.
So how about this? So one last one.
Okay.
Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
What? Jeez.
Well, the first part, I would have said Inside Seika, but I don't think
Long-
that's right.
Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light. Here's the second one.
What?
Let he who is without sin try to survive.
It is Inside Seika.
It is Inside Seika.
Here is the third tagline, and this will give it to you. If
Right.
not, then I'll go to the fourth one. But it's 7 deadly sins, 7 ways to die.
Oh, is it just the movie Seven?
Yes, it is. It's movie 7, and directed by David Fincher from 1995, starring Brad
Okay.
Pitt and Morgan
Oh,
Freeman.
see, so
Great,
another
creepy film.
another
Anyway,
murder.
Feel good movie of the year. Yeah.
no, it's
Totally
a,
legal. To be
it's a
in
great
here.
film. Great
Yeah.
film. Anyway,
Yeah,
I threw
I
out
like it.
I
3.
go back
Sean,
and
what?
forth on that one.
I
haven't-
love it.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I liked it at
love
the time.
I love it. I think it's,
You know what's his best film? What Fincher's best film is? And I've watched it 3 times in the last
What?
6 months even.
What's
that?
Zodiac.
No.
It is
I have not seen that.
It is
No.
a perfect movie. It is
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Goodbye.
It is
Really?
and one of the best true crime movies ever made.
Huh, I have not seen that.
It's incredible.
Have you seen Knives Out?
More than I care to say.
All right. This is great, but I want to give Sean his due. Sean,
All right,
why don't you
here-
take-
All right. So,
All right,
because if
here's
we
a few,
kept
here's a
talking,
few.
we were not going to let Sean speak. Go ahead, Sean.
All right.
Because he'd start
I don't
having
wanna
fun.
fight,
And if we
John.
keep talking, we'll have fun.
All right, here we go. First one. Only the monster she made could satisfy her strange desires.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Is it a,
I love this movie.
comedy?
No, this is
Okay. Just checking.
This is a
Only the monster she
sleazy, schlocky Italian film from the early
Oh.
70s.
made. Oh, jeez.
Sleazy and schlocky.
Can I guess?
Yep.
Lady Frankenstein?
Correct.
Yay.
Good one. All right.
Nice one, Sean. What's another one?
All right, here's another one. They came, they shopped, they saved the world.
Is it
They came, they shot.
shopping mall?
Night of the Comet?
Correct.
Night of the Comet. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Here's one more. And this one, I think maybe there's been another tagline for an alternate tagline that we've done on a previous show, but not this one, I'm pretty sure, because this is a little more vague. Okay, here we go. They were born that tragic moment when science made its great mistake. Now, from behind the shroud of night they come, a scuttling, shambling horde of creatures, destroying all in their path.
If
I
this
love the
is
word
like
scuttling.
if this is
Yeah.
like Night of the
Shambling's also
Leapoos-
good.
If this is
What
like
did you
Night
say,
of the Le-
Jason?
If this is like Night of the Leapoos or something.
It is.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Whoa. Did you say the Leepoos?
I'm sorry, Leapoos, Lepoos. I don't know.
Is that the Australian
Sorry,
pronunciation?
I missed
you know,
the-
they say it in the preview.
I missed
They
the
only
last meeting on how to pronounce Lepoos or Leapoos for the rabbit movie.
It's Lepus.
This
Lepus.
is what you're.
McCoy.
I know what you're trying to do. It's like you're too cool to know how to say.
No, I
No,
don't.
see,
I thought it
don't
was
play
Leapoos.
that
Is it
game.
Lepoos or Leapoos?
It's Lepus.
Oh, stop
Okay,
it!
I said Leapoos. That's close.
No.
All right, I'm throwing out one more. This is super quick.
Go.
They bite.
The Leapoos.
Is it they bite?
They bite.
That's the
They
tagline.
bite.
They bite.
They bite.
Piranha?
Isn't there a movie called They Bite?
Maybe, but it's not that.
Is it? Is it vampire related?
Nope.
It's
It's
not
it's
that
80.
right.
It's 80s monster sci-fi flick.
They bite.
Piranha.
Critters.
Yes.
Critters?
Yes.
Wow.
There you go.
Or was
Nice
it-
one,
Oh,
Sean.
I'm sorry. Was
Sweet.
it was it creatures?
Yes, creatures.
Okay, critters. Okay, I got it right.
It's
All right.
Criteress.
Criteresque.
All right, James.
Okay, this one someone's got to get. A nice American family. They didn't want to kill, but they didn't want to die.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh
know
well,
this.
this is one of my favorite movies of all time. If it's correct,
Yes. Yes.
It's a great
I-
tagline.
I know this, but I don't.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
Good.
That's one that
Very
I
nice.
watch every 6 months or so. Because it's just so nasty.
Yeah, it's a very visceral.
That's your
Yeah.
Christmas movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I watched that and Centipede.
Right.
And then I put on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Okay.
Nice one, James. What else?
It doesn't think. It doesn't feel. It doesn't give up.
Oh,
I think I might know this.
is it the Terminator?
It's not Jaws, is it?
Terminator
doesn't-
2.
Doesn't think, it doesn't feel, it doesn't give up. The girl I tried to ditch back in '92.
I know her.
Yeah.
It
doesn't feel, it doesn't think,
Ah.
it doesn't give up. Is it the Runaway, the one with Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons?
No.
Those
that's a
critters?
guess too. Yeah.
All right, give it to us.
No.
It follows.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
should know that. I should have known that. I love that movie.
Yeah, me too.
That's a movie that gets me angry at people who don't like it because
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
they usually come in with I didn't like the ending because it's and like just shut up and go.
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it gets better with every viewing, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
You appreciate it more. Yeah, that's a great one.
Last
Mhm.
one.
Okay.
Only hell could breed such an enormous beast. Only God could destroy it.
I know this one.
Now this is
Better.
for sure a Seika movie.
she was a meal.
She was.
we should all know this one. At
Only
least
God could create a
Say it again?
beast.
Only hell could breed
Hell.
such an enormous beast. Only God could destroy it.
I don't know.
Sean?
giant Gila monster.
See, yeah, I always
What
it's always
have
the
I been
ones.
doing?
Yeah,
You're so
always the
close
ones
to
that we
being
did commentaries for.
I
Right?
know,
It's like, yeah,
I
I know.
To keep the tradition going. Okay, Matt.
What a loser.
All right, here we go. Here's my first one. He was dead, but he got better.
I know this.
Oh, I know this. I so know this.
Fairly recent.
Yeah.
I'm going to
But
say
he
that
got
Monty
better.
Python, the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I know.
He was dead, but he got better. It's a comedy.
Well, it's satirical in places. It's more of an action movie,
Oh wait,
and it's a
Oh.
sequel.
is this the Jason Schwartzman guy or what's his name?
Jason
The-
Schwartzman.
Jason Statham.
Who's the action guy? The
Jason Statham.
Statham.
Jason
Yeah.
Schwartzman.
Is it that movie?
That one?
It's the second one of
Yeah.
what you're thinking. Crank
Yeah, it's like-
2.
Crank
Yeah.
2?
Okay. I never saw Crank 1, so.
Oh,
okay.
oh my God, Sean.
Is it
You
good?
gotta
Is it
see-
good?
Crank
I've
is
heard it. No,
fucking
I've heard it's good.
awesome.
I just haven't seen it. Yeah. Okay.
It's
All right.
good. It's pretty good.
And- It's
I mean, it's
pretty
no
good.
Knives Out. I know. But
Yeah.
I gotta see it.
It's no giant Gila monster. It's no giant Gila
Yeah.
monster.
So Crank 1 is super fun.
Okay.
And it's
super
a
over the
great
top,
movie.
right? It's like super over the top
Well,
and crazy.
Yes. Crank 2 is really over the top
Okay.
and super fucking ridiculous, but it's still pretty entertaining.
Okay. Okay.
Who's next?
It's
Well,
me.
Matt,
Oh,
Do you mind if I
sorry.
do an
No,
I can
sorry,
do a
he's
couple
only
more,
done-
right?
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Do a few more.
Seiko will wait, okay?
Go ahead.
Here we go. Part mystery, part thriller, parts missing.
Oh,
That's I like that.
I'm
know what
sorry.
it is.
I'm sorry I did the reading like it was a romantic comedy, but
part mystery, parts
it is a horror movie. Part mystery, part thriller, parts missing.
Can you give a decade?
Yes. Well, I can give you the year. I'll just give you the year to
Okay,
make this
okay.
easier. 1999.
Oh shit.
Is it body parts?
No. I'll give you another clue. It involves
Please.
a large reptile.
Oh, is it Crimson, not Crimson Lake, Lake Placid?
There you go.
Wow.
Like-
Hey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Eh.
Underrated movie.
Is it? I've never seen it, so I just
Yeah,
like
I've
the
not seen
tagline.
that.
Oh yeah.
It looked a little too hip and witty and wow and
Yeah, it was
with it
trying-
for me. It's
That's
like
what it was trying to do, but
yeah,
it's
that's
not. It's not.
too
Thanks,
wink, wink,
Unger.
wink, wink comedy thriller to
It's
me.
worth seeing for Oliver Platt. I'll put it that way.
I
He's
love
good in
Oliver
Okay.
Platt in
He's good
anything.
everything.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. Okay, here you go. Makes Ben-Hur look like an epic.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
There you see, that was one I gave
Ah.
to you. Yes.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, and I'll give you one last one.
One
Ready?
last one. Yes.
Ein, zwei, die.
What?
Ein,
Einstein.
zwei, die.
Is it the one?
No.
With the Nazi
Yeah,
zombies?
Ilsa,
She-Wolf of the SS.
She-Wolf of the S. Yeah, one of those.
I wish.
harem.
I wish it was.
Is it Nazi related?
Yes.
Is it,
Ein,
Snow? Is it
zwei, die.
is it Human
Snow?
Centipede 2?
It is not.
The shockwaves.
Well, you're very close when it comes to subject matter.
It's not. What's the one? The snow one, Cold Snow or whatever. They made like
Keep
two
going.
different ones.
Dead
Keep
Snow?
going.
Dead
Dead
Snow.
Snow. Dead
Yes,
Snow.
that's what it
Oh.
was.
Is that that's one I have not seen either. Is
It's
that good?
okay. It's
Okay.
it's
Alright,
it's
fun.
it's comedy, and sometimes the comedy is a little forced.
It's fun.
Great tagline,
It's a one watcher, but the
Right.
tagline "Ein, zwei, die."
It's a great tagline.
Yeah, I like that.
That is
Great tagline.
That's good stuff.
Nice.
Well, this
Nice.
has been
This
fun.
has been fun though.
It has been
Yeah.
fun.
Yes, this has been a good
That's
selection
fun.
this time.
Yeah.
A great selection. I
Great
say.
selection. I know I'm gonna head to Redbox and get all these movies I've written down.
Right.
The Gila Monster and the
Yeah, they're all there at Redbox.
Zoltan, the Hound of Hell.
Zoltan, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You can
that's-
get that at Redbox too.
That's a Redbox bestseller.
And none of the Lepus. I've got the 4K,
Lepus is very popular there.
4K set of that. So
Nice.
it's been great.
Well, Jason, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank
tonight.
you
I
guys.
really
Yeah.
Thanks for the
appreciate it.
invite.
Great.
Didn't that
I
sound
know.
sarcastic?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like, well, you were our fourth choice and nobody else could make it.
No,
So we
no, no,
appreciate
no,
that.
no. You were
Yeah.
our first choice. But I
Yes.
was curious, is there anything that you can share with our listeners that you're working on or something that we can look forward to see from Biff Bang Pow or
No,
Jason
not at,
Lenzi?
not at the moment. Just keep listening for my dulcet tones and, send me good vibes and you might be feel my vibes come back to you. That could be what you'd see of Jason Lenzi, my essence.
Maybe
making
we'll
its
do
way
that.
around the earth.
Can I ask you a Biff Bang Pow question?
Sure.
The Mystic Seer, did you get a rondo for that as well?
No. I did not. I got the rondo for the
For Talkie Tina.
Tina, yeah, but not for the Mystic Seer.
Because I
Actually-
think that is the top of the heap, that Mystic Seer.
It's
Thank
pretty
you.
amazing.
I was gonna say I was at a party the other night with a guy, or I met a guy at this party who worked at Dark Horse Comics back in the early '90s with Mike Richardson. Like, when they were
Oh,
starting to
yes,
get
yeah.
licenses like Star Wars and Indiana Jones,
Sure, yeah.
and all that. And he had actually worked at the silent movie theater on Fairfax, and was remember when that whole murder thing happened there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Or I Was
working there at
Married.
the time. He was oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was
uh-huh.
working there when all that happened, and was friends with the older guy, and said they were trying to make a movie with Terrence Stamp would have played the older man that owned the property, and Bill
Wow.
Paxton was going to be in it, and all this stuff.
Really?
He started talking Twilight Zone, and eventually got around to me, saying what we'd done. He was kind of confused, but then he said, I never got one of those Mystic Seers, and I wanted one. Every time I tried to get one, I couldn't get it, or they sold out. And it was very flattering that he doesn't have one. I mean, it's not flattering that he doesn't have one, but it was very nice to hear.
Right.
Such
Yeah.
kind things that he wanted
Yeah.
to get them. But yeah, they're gone, baby.
Well, and the thing about it too is that it's not just the shell that is a decorative item. It genuinely works.
It's a working, yeah, right.
It is a
Yeah.
working prop,
Prop.
right down to the spring-loaded napkin dispensers
Mhm.
Right.
and the little slot for the menu. And I always wish that you guys had made a menu.
Well, we did. We made another one that was this was at last year's Comic-Con, and it was sort of the
The black and white one.
no, it was more painted as if the one that you saw in the ride
In the Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And that came with a little, it's like a Busy Bee Diner or something, whatever was in the show. And it came with a red menu
Oh,
that slipped in the back there. Yeah.
I have to beat up somebody for that.
Yeah, you should.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We wanted to do so much more stuff, but who knows? Maybe one
Wow.
day.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
one day.
Well, you
Well,
are a
Jason-
delight,
You are.
Jason.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
thank you
fun.
guys. So are you. This was fun. Sorry we couldn't see each other as much because you couldn't see me because of your guys' computers not working right. But at least you could hear me nice and clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the LENZI filter on, so
Right.
you see a hazy outline
Little cat face.
of your ideas.
Right. Right. This was great. What a fun way to spend a Thursday night with you guys.
See, now you sound sarcastic.
No, I'm being serious. I'd say pick any night. This is a fun night to do this. This is great.
Well, guys, let's raise our glasses to Jason LENZI and whose tagline is it anyway?
Yeah.
Time for a listener shout out.
Shout out.
Whose shout out is it anyway?
You know, Sean, Sean, I think it's your shout out.
Yes.
Yes, I
yeah.
do have a shout out. This is to a writer named Joey Palinkas. And Joey Palinkas actually contacted us on Facebook because he was telling us that he really enjoyed our episodes on Carnosaur, which we had the director Adam Simon on, talking about that great Roger Corman gory
Great
gory
episode.
dinosaur movie. And
Yes.
also Joey said he liked our episode with Ted Haynes because Ted Haynes, as we know, also did a lot of the effects on the Carnosaur film.
Yeah.
And Joey was contacting us because he has just written a book called A History of Carnosaur,
Wow.
which is being
Wow.
published by Bicep Books. And this book is being released this May. It's supposed to be coming out, and it should be available on Amazon. And yes, it's a book that is basically all about the Carnosaur film and its sequels and the making of the movies.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was thrilled to see this message from Joey. He's like, "Yeah, we need a book on the Carnosaur film."
Sure.
Come on.
Yes.
Right,
yes,
right.
we do.
Yeah. So I'm sure this is going to be a tell-all book and everything you possibly want to know about Carnosaur. So Joey will definitely be looking out for this book, and our listeners should check it out too. Again,
Yes.
this is by Bicep Books. I don't think it's posted yet, but it's supposed to be in May that you should be able to get it. I think on most of your sites and on Amazon. So check it out, and thank you, Joey, for letting us know about this. That's fantastic.
And I would like to do a shout out as well. I have a friend of mine who I've known for years. He's a comic who I met in Seattle when I was doing the comedy competition. and when I worked there, and he now lives in England. His name is Dave Fulton. He's a great guy, very funny comedian. He's an actor, and he's also a writer. And he has written a Civil War book called Blue Dress. And I know that's not necessarily a Monster Party thing, but he's a really talented guy. And I would like to give him a plug for his book. And he gave me some information on it. And this is in his own words. Let me read this. He says, one of my ancestors served in the Union Army during the Civil War, but he didn't take to it, so he put on a dress and deserted his unit. Turns out this was not such an uncommon thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. He says, I took that as a premise and expanded on it. My main character joins the army with his brother to avoid responsibility. However, after the first disastrous battle, he walks away, and after getting soaked by the rain, he puts on a dress to stay warm and never takes it off. Later, he gets befriended by a runaway slave, and the two of them try to make it out west. Of course, they're being pursued by people who want to capture them, and along the way, they encounter actual historical people and influence their lives. It'd be classified as historical fiction. He says, if I had to pitch it as a film, I'd say it's Tootsie meets A Little Cold Mountain with a little Forrest Gump thrown in.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, he says it's satirical, graphic at times, and has moments of foreshadowing to show that even after all these years, something like racism and gender inequality have not changed.
So, wow.
Terrific, right?
So like the character is like the Klinger of the Civil War.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So once again, the novel is called Blue Dress. It's on Amazon. Dave Fulton, he goes by David Fulton. I know him as Dave. But check out this book. Go on Amazon, look it up. It's already gotten some great reviews. So
Nice.
now is the time. And congratulations, Dave.
And to all our listeners and fans, please, if you can, vote for us this year for the Rondo Awards.
Yes.
We are up once again a third time for best podcast.
Wow.
We've come in as an honorable mention. We've come in as a runner-up. So let's make it a win this time, guys. I know you can do it. Just go to the Rondo Awards site. You have until April 16th to vote. You can vote for as many choices as you want, or just for Monster Party, but look through the whole list because we have so many friends and past guests that have been nominated. It's really it's an amazing collection of people this year have been nominated. So, but we would love to be nominated for best podcast, and we could also win if you guys write in your vote for us. We could also be nominated for best commentary for the Giant Gila Monster from Filmmasters Blu-ray.
Yes,
so,
that's right. Yeah.
Yes. Even though we're not on the ballot for that for best commentator, you can write in your own choice. So please vote for us for those two categories if you can. We would be eternally grateful, and we would vow to continue doing the great work that we are doing as Monster Party.
Yeah, because not that we're all worked up about, winning something, but we want to win. We want to win.
Yes. Yes. So tell your friends, tell strangers, tell everyone, and vote for Monster Party.
And thank you for voting for us in previous years, too.
Of course.
That also plays a big part in us continuing to be nominated. So thank you for the support.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, this isn't really a shout out as much as it's sort of a deceased artiste tribute.
Okay.
And we were talking about the Oscars, and I always like to tune into the In Memoriam segment because there's always a lot of people who have passed, a lot of character actors and craftspeople that I never knew passed last year because I never got the memo. I haven't done the news. And I also have a pet peeve about the Oscar In Memoriam segment and also the Emmys and the Grammys because they're turning it into, they had Andrea Bocelli up there and all these dancers. And it's like, just let me watch the fucking video because I want to see who died. I don't care about the song and dance. Just don't give me the song and dance. And I almost missed this. But I found out from the segment that Bill Butler, the cinematographer, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And he was 101 years old.
Wow.
And I've always hugely respected this guy's work because he was, for me, the cinematographer of the 70s. He had done Jaws. He did The Conversation. He shot Demon Seed. He shot Omen 2. He shot Capricorn 1. Stripes, Grease, Child's Play, some of the Rocky
Wow.
sequels. He was just, for me, he was one of the most accomplished. And there was something about the way that he shot movies that were just so, they were extremely well composed, but there was also something really simple and accessible about them.
Yeah, and real. Like
Real,
you can't say
exactly.
that. You can't say that too much about any movies today.
No, no,
Right.
no.
You really can't. You really can't. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And one thing I could say about Demon Seed is like, handled by someone else, that thing really had the chance to look completely silly.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that in the theater, and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah. No, you're right. Butler and Donald Campbell together made that work.
Yeah.
And as far as, we know a lot now about the making of Jaws and how difficult it was and how much it was saved in the editing and then the scoring. But certainly, for a young director like Spielberg, he had to depend a lot on the cinematographer.
Yeah.
And, Butler had so much to do with that movie and has always kind of been unsung. So, I would just wanted to do a little shout out to Bill Butler, because for me, he was a hero of cinematography. And if you blinked, you missed this little image on that video.
No.
In memoriam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So,
shame.
just wanted to
Yeah.
mention that.
Yep. Good call.
Well, nice one, James.
Speaking of award shows, I'd like to nominate the award for best merch for Monster Party merch. The Monster
Oh.
Party T-shirt, the cap. How's that for a segue, right?
Very good.
Subtle. Like the T-shirt, the legendary Monster Party cap, the Monster Party shot glass, the Monster Party PPE cloth mask.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
Aren't they more useful than a statue? If you got that instead of an Oscar, you could use them.
Or if you're on one of those red carpets and they ask, who are you wearing? You can say Matt and Sean and Larry and James,
That's right.
Won't that be a unique moment,
Yes.
for ETV, right?
Oh,
So
big time.
where can you find this fab merch? Well, you can find it on eBay on a Monster Party store, which is called, you guessed it, Monster Party Store. And if you happen to be a Patreon member and order merch from our Monster Party store, then we will throw in free surprise goodies by creature creator extraordinaire Ted Haynes and Biff Bang Pow toys creator Jason LENZI, who I think it's time we had Jason back on the show. What do you guys think?
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You got to give him a call.
Now, I got to admit, my head is so full of all these taglines. I got hundreds of taglines swimming through my brain
Sure.
that I cannot be expected to retain what all this Patreon stuff is all about. Well, can you enlighten me about this Patreon stuff?
Well, I'll do my best. Unlike a tagline that only teases at the horrors and wonders of a genre film, Patreon actually delivers these thrills to your digital doorstep. And when I say thrills, I'm talking about exciting bonus Monster Party content, like our shows like Monster Party Masterpieces, our various Toy Time episodes, and even our brand new segment featuring our own James Gonis, Monster Party on the Road.
That's right.
So good.
Aw.
And we've also got our video diary of our trip to Japan, our behind the scenes convention footage, and collections of vintage horror and sci-fi edited by our own Monster Party Lyscarian, John Bordeaux. But
Ah,
you see what I did?
yeah.
But if you think we're stopping there, no, you're already dead and in space where no one can hear you scream because you're dead and in space because there's no more room in hell. Okay, I'll stop now.
Well, Matt, that just sounds like such an embarrassment of riches. Not even a tagline could do it justice.
Well said.
I don't think I could afford this, honestly.
I don't know about that because for the price you'd shell out for the HMO copay to be sterilized with fear, you could become a Monster Party patron. And that price is just $5. $5 a month.
Wow. That's, I mean, you can't get a vintage Super 8 reel of a Seika movie for that price.
Oh, no. They're very expensive. Believe me.
Well, just when you thought it was safe to ask for any more information about Patreon, how does one join this wonderful site?
Well, all you got to do is you go to patreon.com, you go to Monster Party, you click join, and the next thing you know, you'll be as happy as a computer with a new pair of Nikes.
And let's remind our listeners that we are on the social media. We are on Facebook at Monster Party TV. YouTube is also Monster Party TV. Instagram, Monster Party HQ, and Twitter, now X, is also Monster Party HQ. And hey, wherever you're listening to us, if you could take a moment and find a way to send us a review. We love reviews on iTunes, but whatever platform you're listening to us, we would love to hear your thoughts, and we will read it on the air.
And we won't just read your review on the air. We'll turn it into a face-to-face warning. On that note, I am Matt Weinhold.
I'm Shawn Sheridan.
I'm Larry Stroth.
And I'm James Gonis.
Keep America strong.
And challenge your friends to guess whose tagline is it anyway?
Lepus?
Meeting is being recorded.
The meeting
Cool.
is being recorded, so be careful.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
very
great.
cool.
And there's Larry, and there's Shawn.
And then
How's it going, Jason?
Hey guys. Hey.
We're all on board.
All
Not
right.
with the show, but just in
Here's a
general.
t-shirt.
Yeah, that's the show. Okay, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Shawn gets our Employee of the Month award for
Why?
whose tagline is it anyway?
All right.
Great name. That's a great
Yeah.
name.
Like that a lot.
Copyright that.
I do like that.
That's right. Jason, you winked out again.
Uh-oh. Did he do that earlier? He
Yes, he
disconnected?
did it once before.
Oh,
So,
great.
Jason, you winked out again. This is the second time.
You've blipped.
Are you in a place where there is good coverage?
Me?
Yes.
Me? Yes, I am. I don't know what this is. Like
You
I've got
sound good, but you just blipped out for a
sound
second.
great.
Yeah, I've got It's happened twice though, but I've got unbelievable. I just had a guy here looking at the cable. He did the connection thing, and it's like I'm massively connected.
Well, why don't
Connected
we
like.
assume that it won't happen?
Why don't you guys
again,
talk? Just
and
talk.
then we can, look at all your connections. Pull on all
Talk
the wires.
about
Talk
me.
on the wires. That's how you fix it, right? Turn it off and on again.
Yeah. Computer says no.
Yeah. Throw some meat at it. That always helps me, just to feel better. Larry, how are you doing? How was your day? Okay, never mind.
That answers the question right there.
You're over the crying, so that's good.
Yeah, over the crying.
All right.
What do you got in the background there? I see a box.
Who, me?
Yes. I see a box, I think, right? That looks like a superhero of some sort.
Oh, someone got me a
Oh,
creature.
cool.
Well, that's great, but I mean, what's under it? There's something under it, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll take that out later.
Oh,
You know what?
Oh.
That's what she said.
I
No,
wanna
wait a
see
minute.
what
How?
that is
Wait a minute.
later.
That doesn't
Huh?
work.
Now wait a second. If I blip, then but you guys can still talk, right? If I should blip.
You will not affect us. No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you sound good. I mean, your video
Yeah, you
and audio
sound
sounds
good.
good now.
And I'd hate to change it to the phone because we've had problems
yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
So why don't you, like, if you blip out, if it's mid sentence, that's
I'll just. Well, here's
we'll
the thing.
redo it.
It's doing the same thing. Like when it happens, it'll go. Do you want to join by the thing? Yes. Join audio. Yes. And I get right back in.
Oh, really? That's
So
weird.
just
It's
get right
weird.
back in then. Yeah.
I blame Thanos. You're blipping out.
Yeah. Well, it's a brand new computer, so maybe it's being ultra sensitive. Like, are you sure you want to be talking to these guys?
Right.
It's a Mac. Get him.
That makes sense.
I can stop this anytime.
All right.
Can
I'm here
you?
for you.
I don't think so. We're right outside your door.
Well,
Be
it's
afraid.
nice to see and hear everybody. It's been a
Yeah,
long
nice to see you guys.
Yes. Yeah. So
We're
so
still
how are
here.
things? How are the ladies?
Oh, they're in the other room. I've locked them in the other room. They can't come out.
You gotta let them get some air from once in a while.
They wanted to play the game, and I said, no, you're not good enough.
Do they have
Maybe that's-
taglines of their own?
Yeah.
It's the don't start without me kind of thing.
Yeah, most of them, their safe words are taglines for movies,
Right.
and you can't just say the tagline. You have to know what the film is before you wrap up what's happening. So it can be pretty dicey.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So she says the safe word, which is really a phrase,
A tagline, you know.
In
Yes.
space, no one can
And I
hear your
go, "Oh,
scream.
yeah, I recognize
What
it."
movie?
and then she has to say alien. Does she have to say the year?
Shit, I have to say what movie.
And what who
You
directed
have
it?
to
That's-
say what movie before
that's the problem.
before
Yeah.
you'll stop
Yeah.
whatever you're doing.
Once okay, it's alien. It's okay. I'll stop. Sorry, God.
This is an odd safe word scenario, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they're movie buffs, these ladies. So
okay.
That's what-
Do you have to come up with the year as well?
no, don't be silly.
So
There'll
the
be bodies-
safe so the
How
safe
dare
word
strewn across the floor.
so the safe word phrase obviously is the night he came home.
Right. And of course you go, okay, yeah, everybody knows that. And then you go, wait, what movie is that? Wait, I don't know.
Is that the remake? No, what is that?
So here we go, Jason.
Oh my,
Got it.
this is so weird.
Just keep talking over him.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep talking.
See, he comes back.
No,
Okay,
we're
so if it
hearing him.
happens, we'll just obviously restart
It's like
that.
the screen goes blank, and then it goes the boop, and then it just says, "Do you want to join again?" I'm like, yes, and then we're back.
Weird.
And you're sure you're on the right computer highway? That's what they're called, right?
What? The right computer highway?
Yeah, you know, your server.
Yeah, I'm on the right server.
I think they're called computer highways, but whatever.
Yes, I am. I'm on the current server.
Okay,
So
great.
let's just,
Well, this is going to go well.
When you blip out, then you can't hear us either, right?
Right.
Okay,
It's
we'll
not
try
likely
it.
to go any less or more chaotic than any other show you guys have ever done.
That's true.
We have to be really cognizant of when Jason starts talking for us to be quiet. And then if he doesn't blink out, then we're set. We're good.
Can you
None of
do
this
something like beep, beep when you're about to talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could just say, I'm holding the talking stick. So maybe this will do the trick. And you can't see me picking my nose. Pick my nose.
Yeah,
All
pick
through the
your
show.
Is sure.
All through the show, I'm picking my nose.
Yeah.
Pick
We
my
come
nose.
back,
Must we?
you're sitting on a
Must we?
tauntaun.
Is that what you call it too?
Yes, I do. That's my safe word.
I thought I was the only one.
Greetings, everyone. And welcome to a game of Tag You're It, the terror from beyond space. Oh, you're not? Then I have no idea who you are. Edition of Monster Party.
Monster Party.
Monster Party.
Monster Party.
Here, Monster Party. Mess
Boy,
with your head.
You think you'd hear everybody, don't you?
Yeah. Well, this is going to be one of those episodes where it's organized yet freewheeling, if that can be done.
Right.
But we're going to have
Is
this
this
is going to be
loose?
great.
This is loose? This is kind of loose.
We have
Is it?
started, right? We have started the episode, and now we're talking about whether this is loose or not. No, I think we should go.
Yeah.
In order. We should take
Yeah.
turns.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
Speaking of loose, who are you, sir?
Right on the money. I am Matt Weinhold.
I am Shawn Sheridan.
I'm Larry Stroth.
Okay. Time out. James, you are mute. Just so you know. The trick of the podcast is to have audio, so you may want to turn your audio on.
He wasn't mute before.
No,
You're still mute.
Oh
it's
man.
Or
It's
is
the,
Sean? Sean,
it's
This
like-
is the Heaven's Gate
is
of
he-
episodes.
It's a comedy of errors.
Is he really mute?
Or is he
or is
just
this-
fucking with us?
No,
Well, I couldn't tell if he was frozen there because he had this frozen look on his face.
By his perplexed look, I think he is actually not able to get audio.
So let me
Yeah,
see
yeah.
if I can do ask to unmute. Maybe this will.
I see his little microphone is Plug it
Let's
in.
try.
Plug it in a little further.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
So wait a minute. So we can hear Jason, but we can't see him. We
Okay.
can see James.
So it evens out. It evens
Yeah.
out. Come on, this will be fine.
How's that? How's that?
Yes.
Yes. What did
Hey!
you? Yes.
Sorry.
I want to start from the beginning. If we can.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Oh,
We should.
Jesus.
Just say your name.
No, the beginning was weird.
Yeah. You're right. Let's restart.
However
You know
want
what? I caught that, and that's why I actually did this on purpose. So
You
we
know
could
what?
redo
You
it.
are a consummate professional. You're like, no, there's no way I'm gonna let
Right.
this pass.
Smooth
I'm checking
operator.
out.
Right.
I'm so sorry, Jason.
I'm muting the fuck out of this.
It's okay.
I'm a
Listen,
mutant.
this happens in production. You got to wing it. You never know what's going to happen.
You
That's
never
true,
know.
man.
Yeah,
Gotta go with
yeah.
the punches, man.
But
Technology
it's
throws you curveballs.
going to be all in good fun at the end of this.
That's
thing.
It's
right.
gonna, it's gonna be great.
It won't go
We're gonna have the
anyway.
best time because we're the
won't-
bestest friends, and this is the bestest topic.
You know, we've been not. Well, I don't know about that. We've been nominated for a Rondo in the past, so we must
That's
be doing
true.
something right,
Oh, hey.
That's
Why are
right.
you name dropping with Jason LENZI?
because he's Jason LENZI.
I've
Hello.
got a rondo. I have
How
a
sad.
rondo.
Oh, and he's got a Rondo. Where's
Yeah.
our Rondo?
Maybe it's coming this
You
time.
have a
You never
Rondo,
know.
Jason?
I do.
For what?
Really?
For what category?
was that for?
It was for best collectible of the year for Talkie Tina, and I got voted in, and I got a Rondo award.
Oh,
And
Nice.
I agree.
Well deserved.
I
Well,
agree
that's awesome.
with that 100%.
yes.
That's
Thank
awesome.
I got a Rondo.
Oh,
So do I.
James
So
showing
do
his
I.
Rondo hat and figure.
That's right.
All right,
Oh.
Matt. you
And
want to
again,
start
I
over?
wish I had a Rondo soda so I could.
Oh, Rondo was
And then we'd all just double over laughing.
the first crusher.
Okay.
All right.
So I want to start from the beginning.
Yeah,
because
let's
the
start over.
energy of
Sure.
this is all fucked up.
True.
Let's I'm going
Okay.
to start from the very beginning. And
Okay.
I want you guys so we are going to take turns. I'm going to do my little intro. We'll have a little bit of mini banter and then Larry do your thing and where you say who am I?
God, I'm so glad you're explaining this.
God bless you everyone. Okay, here we go.
Mansplaining.
I'm mansplaining. I do that a lot in my own home.
All right.
Okay, here we go. And pretend this is funny.